always something different every time.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then...
Oh, hello.
That smells wonderful.
Would you also pass it over to her? And then...
Thank you.
Yep. Mike.
I just do that one.
Oh.
Alright, we put Joe in the middle of the table.
Yay!
Hoi! Hoi! Oh, hey. What's up, big cat?
This is the cat's cradle, right?
Yes.
Could be. Have you been paying attention?
I wasn't asking you.
So, first things first, let's get some talking order. Embark.
Oh no, you don't get that dog.
Let's pick it up with.
Everybody roll me talking order, please.
15 for me. That is a dos.
At least we're getting all the shovels on the way now.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Go.
8. Oh, I'm sorry. Ocho.
XBC 774.
Quattro does. Is that how you say 14? I forget.
14.
Good to say, thanks.
Pokey Jew.
15 for me.
I was wondering what number you say because, like, I kind of heard it, but I'm like,
Mallet.
that's not how it's pronounced, but okay.
And
I still think that's wrong, to be honest. That might be 40.
Quattro is?
Cody.
That might be 40.
10.
Oh, it's working.
14 is 40. It's 14.
Yes, I got them mixed up.
Oh, Tom got it. XTC got 40.
I got 14.
14.
You know, you were just sleeping.
I'm running on 3 hours. So.
Why did you get 3 hours of sleep?
You say.
Hi, you're so dramatic.
I was
That's
a
what
ball
I'm
of anxiety last night.
You're only talking order.
I had a very hard time falling asleep.
You know what helps with that? Pushing.
Shame I didn't need to go.
Push yourself.
You know, it was kind of weird. I didn't remember it was
Because he wasn't sleeping.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's awkward
Okay.
long to hear that.
14.
Warforged don't poop.
You're
I
welcome.
need you and Tom to roll off.
That's why he was
Wait,
stuck
what?
with the ball of
Yeah.
anxiety.
Exactly.
You and Bruce roll off, please.
4.
2. Wait, no, wait. I'm sorry, Toast.
Got it. Okay.
I was not trying to start a trend, my friend.
Oh, the language barrier. Doing this. Let's go.
Don't worry. Next time we'll do Portuguese.
Joe, you want to do the voice?
No.
No.
Damn it, Joe.
Let's do that.
Alright, hold on.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me.
You want to do the voice?
Last time on DnD.
last session? I'd love to hear from y'all's perspective.
Like nothing.
We did some.
We hung out in the house all day.
We got into an argument of whether or not I could lie about actually meeting XPC 774.
And,
Yeah.
and,
Oh yeah, that's right. We did.
And you were wrong. So,
and then figured out who knew what languages.
also yes.
XBC 774 learned what fear is.
Yes.
Yes, he did. And I learned what's on the inside.
You did. there are top quotes from the session.
Slightly disappointed, but
You are deep in his insides. What do you want out of this? Debo. Also, Debo, go look in the mirror. These are friends.
Very astute
We're
observations.
gonna have an alley quote recap.
It's true though. It's true though. And then the word of the session was vocabulator.
Vocabulary.
you're
That'll be on
welcome.
next week's quiz.
Yes.
Did you name the session this time?
Session 4.
Devo?
Session 4.
That's it?
Yes.
That's as far as you got?
To be announced.
To be announced?
Yeah.
When are you gonna announce it? When we started?
When I figure out what the session title
Oh
is.
my fucking god.
Look, sometimes movies put the title at the end.
Receive oral sex.
I also found out that reading may stunt the growth in dwarves.
Oh yes, reading may stunt the growth in dwarves. Right. I need to add that to
Excuse
my
me, what?
reading may stunt the growth in
You want me to
dwarves.
roll the dice?
Because
for the-
I am 3'2", and therefore there must be a reason, and that I do read a lot.
So it's a suggestion.
What?
Oh, that's you under there.
I like being played. Anyway. So, where were we going? What were we doing? Everyone, tell me where you were.
I remember we just went to sleep. That's
Yeah,
it.
we're
Yeah.
like
Yes.
I went with
That's right. You were passed out on the wall, shit face.
yeah.
Just hugging bow staff.
Yeah. After you tried to
Sit and fire,
sit.
Yeah. I went with Debo back to Reginald.
Reginald.
Yes.
With Reginald Sir Reginald Hargreaves back to his abode.
Oh yeah. Do we want to do that?
Estate.
Do we want to do that? Real
I
quick?
chose the word I chose.
Do you want to do that real quick? What are you doing with Allie when you go back to your house?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Pretty sure Mother Dearest might have some questions for you.
Probably. But if I avoid her like the plague, she can't ask me.
Oh, you want some stealth checks getting out of the house with that one at disadvantage? That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, that's what you're hearing. I'm down.
That's exactly what I'm hearing.
So is that disadvantage?
That is at a disadvantage, yes. Roll the dice, baby.
220s.
That's what he needs.
Well, 20 and a 13. So oh wait, hang on.
Wait, yeah, I was going to say what's your modifier?
Not a rock hard 20. That's.
Well, sounds like
At least one of them was a 20.
I mean, better than a flat.
I mean, honestly,
Do you want to make a deal with the devil?
he lucked out.
It could be a 20.
yeah, we can do that.
Listen here. Because I don't know if it's worth it.
For stealth, no. Absolutely fucking not.
You sure?
Because guess what? it is a placid 20.
You're flaccid 20.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You were fucking +7?
Rogue.
Your levels in rogue. Fuck you and your levels in rogue. I said what I said.
Rogue, baby.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful.
Damn, that was gonna be like the only way I was gonna give it to you too. Because your mom's got fucking bat hearing.
Which is why he's so good at it.
Apparently.
Your mom?
Harass
I'm
us.
sorry. That's
His
my title.
mom. Yeah,
Rogue,
Devo's
baby,
mom has
finger
bat.
guns.
Yeah, no, 100%. Finger guns.
See?
Wait,
The title
Devo
is-
lives with his mom?
No, Reginald
That's the
Hargreaves.
episode, that's the episode title right there.
Lives with his mom.
And Debo
His
also.
actual mom?
Yes.
I'm very lost.
So Reginald Hargreaves
Whoa.
lives with his
Whoa.
actual birth mother, and Debo also lives with
How is
Sir
that
Reginald
spelled?
Hargreaves' actual birth mother.
What?
Baby? How is that spelled?
That's
Wait, is there a restaurant?
Would it be an EY?
I feel like it would be an EY. Okay.
Oh, that's a great question.
Who's asking me?
Maybe 2 E's and then Y.
The thing with the.
thing.
That's yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
about right.
That's it.
Yeah, that thing.
No.
You're good.
What poor woman did you convince was your real mother?
Oh, I want to hear this story.
Oh.
You want to tell them?
No.
Sad.
Yeah.
Later.
Because we haven't broached that situation in character yet.
Yes, I would actually much rather our characters learn.
Okay.
Honestly.
If they ever do.
Yes.
That's the sad part.
They
You
survive
better,
some.
you better make it so they do. I'll fucking throw a tantrum.
That's not for me to determine.
I will throw a tantrum.
That is for them
Do it.
to fuck around and find out. Oh boy.
I'm fucking around. I like
Fuck
it.
around and find out.
Is Reginald the only one with a fake mother?
That you know of.
Good news. Cody's
Fuck
really
that.
good at fucking around and finding out.
What? How many kids do you have? That's why I thought you meant. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So confusing.
We are great at fucking around and finding out. You are correct, Amber.
I'm not supposed to. You are. Thank you.
I thought you were on your feet.
Well, yeah, you managed to sneak that one in the house.
But dexterity
Of
5.
course there's two.
Do you want me to make Allie roll?
Particularly.
That sucks because Allie's walking into the house too.
And she also has to be quiet. And
Also, yes.
What type of dwarf are you?
Not the quiet.
The reading kind.
Only reading time.
Goodbye.
I mean, like, do they wear, like, what type of armor do you wear?
Oh, have they not seen it?
No, I don't think so. You don't
Okay, yeah, hold on.
This is Dwarf
Find
Child.
I'm just obnoxious.
Not a child.
Not a child. I'm not a child. I'm 65. Thank you.
You're just very
Hey,
small.
what's up?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It is.
What happened?
That's why I was like, I want it to be not like young.
You can ask Allie, not me.
Don't worry.
What?
65.
Yes, I know what
early
Allie looks
20s.
like, but
Oh,
Allie can describe herself.
I'm looking for the picture. Hold on.
Allie, she, her?
Check our chat. I know for a fact it's in there.
I think so. I know, but I text so much shit, bro.
Check mine.
I text all day. Oh.
Okay.
Do.
Show the camera.
Was that the one we settled on?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that
Show
was.
the
Yeah, there's
camera.
another one. I don't know.
No, there were a couple renditions.
Yeah, there was a few. It evolved.
So, Allie, she, her?
And that's what you had said.
Yes, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Mostly obnoxious.
Bang, bang, bang.
I identify as obnoxious.
I am down for it. Obnoxious can indeed be my middle name. As my name is Allie Jetley. Oh, goodness.
So, Allie, where's my cell?
Oh, okay. Hold on. What do I?
Don't worry about that one.
Yep.
Is that
Am I doing that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, you are.
Okay, what?
Allie gets to roll regular because where's the
Dodecahedron.
Oh,
Dodecahedron's 12. So.
Lord.
Well,
Math
she
is
pulled out
hard.
the 12, so she knows.
Math is hard for me. It's a 4.
Do you have a plus?
Yes.
I don't
So
know.
you're sneaking in expertly. It's your damn
So
house.
your stealth. Do you have a? I don't think you have a little mark next to the proficiency skill, correct?
No, it is
Okay.
-3. And my dexterity is. Wait, what is my dexterity?
So that's a 1.
But it's not natural, so.
It's a
That
it's
doesn't
a flaccid
mean-
one.
That does not mean it is
It's a
immune
flaccid
from my fail.
one. It's a flaccid one.
Does not mean it's immune from my fail.
Oh, I didn't say it was. I just said it wasn't natural. So There's that.
Or
I'm pointing out the facts.
she can.
Yeah,
But it is a
How
one.
did you
Pull that
guys
out
roll
already,
on
okay.
opposite?
She
You rolled a double 20 and she rolled
Wait.
a
They can make a deal with the devil.
If only you had rolled less, then it would have been an irrational number and it wouldn't exist. So
Then we would have had to do high level math to play the game.
I mean, once she
So roll
divided by
that
0.
d20 again for me.
Sure.
Ooh, what are you gonna get?
So wait, does he get to roll a 20?
5.
Yeah, a soft 20?
Oh yeah,
5.
He got a soft 20, so yeah, he gets to roll a 20 too. 5.
I am awesome today.
also 5.
5 on both sides.
So there are a few options here at this point, okay?
Yeah.
Has Mission Impossible music playing, has Benny Hill playing.
Bum, bum, bum.
This is prompt, as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, Tom Cruise over here stealthing in the house is like the shadows.
Tom Cruise is like 4'8".
True.
Debo is at least 5'8".
Except you have a very loud child following you.
I'm not a child.
What is it? I mean, Tom Cruise is taking care of children.
Has he?
Not
Are we sure about
a
that?
child.
Well, I mean, according
I'm so
to South
frustrated
Park,
by
he
it
is a
because no one
Scientologist.
ever does this to me. It was being rude.
That's actually how she fails the stealth check. She starts arguing.
Yes!
She starts arguing with the
Because he's
narrator.
like, come on, child, let's go. And
Oh,
I'm
no.
not a child.
Even better, you're arguing with the narrator. It's like you're trying to be sneaky, and all of a sudden you hear it's like, "I'm not a child."
Wait, in the fourth wall.
Out of nowhere.
Like the George of the Jungle movie.
Yes, exactly. 100%. With like the camera zoom and everything.
The second one, where they make the joke about him not being brain afraid.
Yes. Which is
So
dumb.
then Allie manages to stumble into a suit of armor that's posted up on the wall because you live in a chateau. So fancy.
Fancy.
There was a suit of armor on
I
display.
do my best to catch as much of the armor as I can.
And I just kind of fall, like,
Wanna roll
face
me a,
first, because I have no grace. And I'm good too. So I'm just kind of like underneath whatever hits the ground.
Take some acrobatics to make sure a whole suit of armor doesn't hit the ground.
Spider-Man joke.
I know that's what I'm picturing, like in the catching on the food.
I'm not here.
Right? Like,
I'm not there though.
no.
That'll be a 13.
Yeah.
You do manage to catch the big pieces of it, but it's still not enough. And the helmet falls, hits the floor, rattles a bunch as it fucking rattles away. And then you see the light upstairs turn on. And you can see in the silhouette that your mother's coming downstairs
I'm just kind of laying
to
there.
find out what the ruckus is. And Allie is, yes, laying in the pile of armor that did not get caught by you.
Just kind of groaning, like, oh, God, ow.
He looks like Sir Reginald, right?
Yeah.
Is it wrong that I'm picturing Pierce's father from Community?
No?
No. Just think the Colonel from KFC.
She comes flying downstairs and she's like, can you, like, be a little quieter? Like,
I was being quiet. There were other people that were not being so quiet.
She flashes a look at you.
I'm sorry, I'm
And she's like,
clumsy.
who's this?
Allie,
Okay.
Just kind of quietly
I'm
wave
taking
on the
it.
apparently I have
floor.
to babysit the child.
Not
Not
a child!
Not apparently, allegedly.
And allegedly! Not a
She's
child!
still fine with the
Come
narrator.
on. You know dwarves don't like being picked on. Why are you doing that? Why do you really have this person with you? Come on. You woke me up in the middle of the damn night. The least you can do is tell me what's going on.
I'm tasked with babysitting the alleged child. From forces, I don't know.
It's kind of glare
Let me
at him
guess.
from the floor while I try and get out.
Helena stopped by
And they always said you lose your intelligence in your old age. So.
Ha ha ha. Super funny.
You're still smart as a whip.
So, is this alleged child staying the night with us? Can you not be rude, just like come in the front door like a normal person?
I came into the window by the front door!
Excuse me. Can I please get some help getting up off the floor? I can't move the armor.
Help your friend. God, you are just the worst host ever.
Jeeves!
Who raped you?
Jeeves! Child help!
What?
Butler comes scurrying in from the hallway next to him. Comes over and he's like, Master Reginald.
Child help.
Not a child!
Regardless of what you are, you need to get up off the floor.
I need help. I can't move the armor. Could you help me, please?
Jeeves, being the master butler that he is, can do fucking anything. He's like a Swiss Army knife for fucking butlers.
Oh, okay.
Is he also a
He's fucking
warhorse?
swole. And he walks over and he picks up all the armor off of Allie and he's like, on your way.
It's just a little bit.
I'm picturing Major Armstrong from Full
Yes.
Metal Alchemist.
Yes! 100%.
Yeah, kind of with gray beard.
Oh, also,
Full
what,
solid
what
shirt.
does,
and everything,
what
like,
does
it's like-
his mother look like?
No sleeves.
What does your mother look like? I love when you give me descriptions.
I had it written down.
You did. That's why I'm asking. Otherwise, I would just say it.
You think with her age, she would have thin, wispy hair, and she still got like a full and luxurious head of silvering hair. There are like a couple wrinkles on her face, not much, as you would think for her age also. But she looks like your typical old lady. Nothing special about her other than her eyes. Because if they were to look at you, you know there's a fucking intelligence in there that she's seen a lot of shit. She's done a lot of shit.
And there's not a damn word that could come out of your mouth that would scare her.
Also, yes.
Just like a fucking brick wall of an old woman.
Jeeves, can you have Matilda fix a room for Allie?
Why, yes. Let me go around and wake everybody up in the middle of the night just for you, Sir Reginald. I'll get right on that.
I mean, you might as well. We can throw a party tomorrow.
I knew this guy was bad
She's
news.
like, one of these
mean?
days, Jeeves is gonna knock you through a fucking wall and I'm gonna let
When
it.
the revolution happens, he'll be the first one.
And I just kind of like grumble from the sidelines because I'm irritated because now we're irritating everybody. You can just come in quietly, really.
I did.
We could have opened the door quietly. You're the one that wanted to climb through the window.
And I did. Quietly.
You wanted me to. I'm tiny.
Whose fault is that?
I don't know. Ask my parents.
We can't.
And
So-
God, ouch!
Wow, him, whoa.
Rude. Why are you like this? Who hurt you?
That's my mother.
I will later. Jesus.
That was my immediate thought. Like, who hurt you? Like,
Literally. God damn.
That's not my mother. You can't ask her. So.
Whatever. I'll take a note, bitch.
Alright, well, while you guys hunker down at Hargreaves Chateau, I fucking hate the word hunker, by the way. Don't even get any fucking ideas, because I already see your fucking face twitching.
Do you hate it worse
And I
than
will
flaccid?
throw this
Here's
cat at
how
you.
you said that.
It is.
By the way. That's how you said that.
Yeah, I did on purpose.
Do you hate it worse than flaccid?
Excuse me while I go and hunker down and become placid.
Why do we all say it that way? Why do we all say it that way? Why do we all say it?
God, I'm so done with you.
That's how we
entire fucking household in the middle of the goddamn night.
Sorry.
You guys are just crashing, right? Like everyone's going to bed?
Yeah.
I was gonna attune my shield one more time,
Go for it.
and then now that I have a book that I can read, I was gonna read some of it, but like next to it, I have the other book that's in halfling, and I was gonna kind of translate over so I can kind of start.
You can read halfling?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna take the book that is in Dwarvish.
Oh, and try
I'm
to
gonna read that, and I'm gonna
I don't know
try
if
and
it'd be
translate.
verbatim. I don't think it, like, some of the, like, you know how, like, when they try to translate things from certain languages to English, like, the wording comes out a little wonky? Where, like, the pronouns and the, like, sentence modifiers and stuff will be in the wrong place.
Yeah, so it's like
That's what you get with halfling
Yeah,
every time you try to
literally.
translate.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it'll still make sense, but it's gonna be, like, written weird, definitely. So, what'd you get for your attunement? No? Come
Make a deal with
on!
the devil. Make a deal with the devil.
Come on.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm a fucking paladin, bro.
Man up, bitch.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Canonically, I don't think he would. Unless it was like a dire situation and all of his friends were about to die.
Like if I had to say, it would be like a world saving or like party saving situation. Like it would be
Like you're about to lose like a bunch of your party members. I think you would do it in that instance, but I think it would take something real severe.
Yeah, it would have to be super significant for sure. Anyways. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna now that I got a book that I can read, I'm gonna read a little bit of it and like fall asleep on my pile of books that he already had made into chairs.
Okay.
So I don't know if
Sleeping on his little thing up in the corner.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
so I don't know if Faluk has anything prepared for
Yeah,
it.
the
or
other
not,
house.
Yeah.
I'll figure it
He's
out.
got a little chair in the corner.
Yep. I
Oh,
remember
that's my house?
That's your, yeah. That was one of the pictures we chose. That's the top floor.
I got a sweet place.
I was wondering, 'cause everything looked fuzzy
Wait
for a
till you
second.
see
I'm
your
like,
bedroom.
What's going on in there?
Change map.
Yeah, it looks like-
That's the study. I have to get more like actual map images, but I have a bunch.
No, it just looks like the kid's room from the toy.
From what?
Oh shit, am I the only one that's ever seen that movie?
No, what movie? I didn't hear you.
It's a Richard Pryor movie where a kid buys him
What? Can you just say the title?
the toy.
The toy. Okay, no. I didn't hear you.
Okay. So anybody else doing anything before we switch the day over?
I'm in the corner sleeping.
We know.
I thought you were hungry down playing class.
Also, yes, same thing.
Disgusting.
I'm in my suspended state. I think that's what it's called.
I am I'm still at my tinker's desk, and I am taking the portable hole attachment out of my arm, and activating my spider homunculus.
Okay. What is it again?
Spider monculus?
Spider monkey.
It's a homunculus.
Spider monculus.
You want to explain to everybody what that is?
Think of a clockwork familiar, essentially.
But in the shape of a spider.
Yep.
Like that owl from Clash of the Titans, but that's a spider monkey.
Not a spider, like an actual spider.
Like a spider.
A spider. Sorry.
Okay.
Like a tiny little. It's an amethyst. It's a glowing amethyst encased in a. It looks like a clockwork spider.
So what are you doing at your desk?
Just up the cat.
Swapping out my infusions, essentially.
Just looking for out, right?
And slightly muttering under my breath, little bit anxious because, like, you know, have a whole bunch of strangers in my house, and I could be outside patrolling,
Could be.
but I don't feel comfortable like leaving everybody here with my stuff.
Probably not a wise idea. You don't know them at all.
Right. And so like I'm very conflicted, and I'm taking that frustration and I'm just tinkering.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So-
And I do that until I literally pass out.
From exhaustion.
Yeah,
On
it's
your
like
desk?
on my desk.
Saw that coming.
I dream.
You dream?
Yep, I dream.
Xbox.
About what?
Robotic sheep.
No.
Software update.
A life that was lived but unlived at the same time.
Okay.
So yes?
Like what?
Going across forests, hunting, celebrating with a tribe of some sort.
Is it your character doing this, or is this another person doing this? in your
It's my
dreams?
character.
Oh.
My character's in
Careful, I
this.
think the bird club.
Like, you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's the one who is from his point of view.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Oh god, you wrote this thing out.
I'm down. I'm sorry, what was the answer?
Or
Like,
Is it your life or is it his life?
it's
Yeah.
his life.
His
from
life.
his point of view.
Okay.
A life that was lived but he's never lived. That makes sense.
Yeah.
See if Chris wants it. He's dreaming about something that he is maybe remembering or maybe not. Maybe it's something that was put there by somebody else. Or maybe all of it did happen. These are actual
It's
memories.
very, very, very wishy-washy too. You know, like how,
Foggy, skips
yeah,
through time.
yeah, you know, like how you literally try to remember a dream, but the details are escaping you.
Yeah, like you can remember certain points.
Yeah.
Like, you know, maybe sitting in a tree line drawing a bow, or like,
Yeah.
you know, like that kind of thing. Okay, cool. I like it. Anyone else? Before we change the day.
Just knocked out.
Do you have any particular habits when you go to bed?
I do change my spells, by the way.
Okay.
That's all I was just thinking as well. No, not that. But habits.
Okay.
Since I'm in my own room, my own house, I make sure all the windows are the curtains are drawn and all the doors are locked.
Okay.
And then
I won't die, guys. Don't worry.
I feel like you'd be very
Promise?
particular. Like,
No.
to make sure that nobody sees.
Somebody would read this book title.
Yeah,
They were
she's-
translating back and forth.
and that's what it would be. It's one of those instances where, yeah, all the doors locked, all the curtains drawn, all the windows are locked.
I was gonna ask, do you lose shape when you sleep?
No.
Because I feel like that requires a little bit of concentration. I mean, it could become secondhand after a number of years of doing it.
Yes.
So that's what I kind
Well,
of want to clear you.
I just want to pass it to him real
He
quick.
doesn't. He wouldn't lose shape anymore,
Are you
as he
alone?
has had to
Oh.
change to multiple people multiple
Are you
times
alone?
for extended periods of time.
Right.
As well.
Okay.
But when he finally gets to relax, because when he goes to lay his head down, he has to maintain a form. He's never like getting a full restful sleep
Yeah.
either. But this is one of those instances where like, yeah, he needs some actual sleep.
Yeah.
So he would make sure his rituals just to make sure like everything is sealed off, no one can come in or out. Like he even barricades the servants' door into the quarters as well. Just like shove the armoire over a little bit. So that way not even Jeeves can fucking push open unless you really fucking want
Oh.
to.
I'm just gonna randomly refer to it by those letters.
And then he would revert to his original form
Okay.
and crawl underneath the bed.
Well,
Oh,
underneath
yeah.
the bed, in case anybody comes in so they don't see you.
So you sleep you sleep under your bed.
When Debo is in his original form, yes.
Okay.
Wait.
So basically, nobody has ever seen Debo as Debo, as far as they're aware.
Okay.
Because as I was explaining to her, he's been shape-shifting long enough where he can maintain his form even while he's sleeping.
Yeah, I caught that part.
Do it as long as he needs to, but when he's sleeping, it's not getting like a full restful night's sleep because it's always in that midpoint of sleep, whereas like the slight noise will wake him up, and now he does need a good sleep and to not be interrupted. So even if anyone came in, you know, they wouldn't necessarily find it.
My question. Do you keep mirrors in your room?
Ooh. That's another question I'd love to know. Is it strange to view yourself as yourself? Since you have been,
I was thinking
so
about
many
what would be
personas.
personally in his room.
That's
You
the
have a
kind.
main character. It's like
That's the kind of
your
thing I think of.
primary.
That's the kind of thing I think of for
Wouldn't you have at least a
changelings.
small mirror just to
Yeah.
make sure you look right?
That's an interesting like.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
So yes, there would be mirrors, but they do stay covered at all times until they are absolutely needed.
What kind of skeleton key ass?
Yeah, what do the mirrors
So,
do? What
Thing
like
killed
what's your
me,
thing with
bro.
the mirrors?
To make sure that he's been perfecting his image right for certain
So
people.
he uses them literally just to check his face.
Yeah, it's a
Fine-tune
glamour
details.
check,
Yeah,
essentially.
he's got the
You're not using it for anything
wardrobe
else.
mirror. He's got the full length mirror. He's got little mirrors around here, but those always stay face down. The wardrobe mirror, it always keeps a sheet over it until he needs to actually utilize them.
I got it out.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, you're constantly like looking in a reflection that is yours, but it's also not, which has its own implications.
Yeah.
Rude/Allie has a question.
Do you only do the deep sleeps at home? Like in this home, this specific chateau,
Where he feels safe,
where he feels safe. Okay.
yes. And where he knows he's not going to be interrupted.
Okay.
So, more outside the house, probably not.
Think of it more like a hypervigilance thing.
Okay.
If he has to sleep anywhere else, it's like, probably wouldn't go into a deep sleep.
Yeah, cancel.
But he could, if he had to, probably do that for at least a couple weeks at a time, but probably at that point he's ready running ragged.
Got it.
Great questions. I love all of this. I love all the developments.
What's he look like in his? I mean, do you want to say what you look like in your real?
No one's seen him, so
No
we don't
one's
get
seen
to
it,
know.
so he doesn't want to tell anyone.
So as you peer into the room, all you see is darkness.
Darkness.
What color are your eyes?
That was why I looked under the bed.
What color are your eyes?
Whatever color he wants them to be.
Can we see your eyes? Or like we go.
Damn.
Calm down there, Xbox.
The
Wait,
narrator.
where am I? I'm in my own room, aren't I? Because
I'm
you woke
glad
up the
he's
whole
done
fucking
explaining. I
house
can
in
get all my
mask.
coughs out. I was like trying to hold my cough, and I was like, bro, I have one more bad cough. I just need to get out. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna wait
would
for
be
him to get
staying
done.
in your own room. As Matilda so graciously got it ready for you.
Woke up the whole fucking house.
It wasn't the whole house. There's 2 others.
I'm gonna point! It's the top!
That's what they're been here for?
There are more butlers.
Jesus Matilda. So they gave open up a lot.
Hey.
I
You
should have
treat
went.
them well.
I should have
okay?
went with
And
this
they
guy.
have their own place and the estates. Come on, that's pretty good.
I should have went with this guy.
Yeah.
I'm over here like propped up on.
Right,
books.
you're like in a corner on books, and I'm like in this nice cushy bed.
Yeah, we definitely stayed at the wrong place.
Well, we don't.
Yes,
know that.
yes, you did.
Y'all don't know that.
We didn't tell us to leave, so we were like, yeah, we'll just hug
I
around.
had GPS, so.
I mean, technically there is an upstairs to this spot that no one went to.
Oh, he was in upstairs, but
Oh, are you upstairs?
Not in that house.
Okay. No, at his house.
No, Cody's
Yeah,
house.
his house, yeah.
Cody's house.
Yeah, what a little futon thing in the corner.
See,
Alright,
like
so
he found a bed. Y'all
The
just
night
suck.
passes without much hassle. This one here is over in the corner, even though he's turned off. His leg keeps twitching.
it's a sentry's rest where, yes, I am sleeping, but I'm still aware of everything, which is kind of weird even.
And your
More
leg is
weird.
twitching.
Yeah. And I'm dreaming, so I'm aware of everything, and I'm dreaming.
Your
It's
leg
like,
is
what?
twitching because you're dreaming.
Question. When you are like powered down for your sentry's rest, do your eyes flicker whenever you're dreaming?
No, they're off. It's like an inactive robot, so it just passes
Right,
on
like you, yeah, it's like you.
So yeah, you actually do, like you said, some of the fingers do twitch while he's dreaming.
Mhm. I do clock that because I obviously pass out like probably one of the last ones to go to sleep. But I do clock that and I make notes.
Yeah, I literally just found a corner, stood in it, and I powered out.
Mm-hmm. That was part of the notes too.
So what do you got for me, folks?
Where were you last time? Are you picking up?
Well, I officially
Are you
haven't.
just starting somewhere different?
Yeah, I officially haven't been able to read any of it because the book I had was in halfling, so I couldn't read it.
Alright, what page are you on?
Page 1.
Page 1.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of
That's how you read a
times.
book, right?
Page 1. I like to dedicate this book to all those who held me along.
Alright, I skimmed through it.
What
Couple
page?
pages. I don't know, I just skim until like something catches my eye. I'm trying to think of the time.
Picture view.
There we go.
Oh,
A picture of me.
That's the first time I ever met the man. And let me tell you, that was some man. But, you know, it's all good because we partied a little hard, but we didn't party too hard. And that's what was important. And he also had a good singing voice, even though he didn't want to tell anyone. But that's all good because he had also like a cool shield and was like all round, and he somehow. This is the first time I've ever seen, a gnome that was 6'5". It was so weird.
It didn't take long for me to fall asleep while reading this book. I'm like snoring, and he's taking notes of it.
Ridiculous. Alright. So y'all wake up in the morning. What are you guys doing?
You know, see that chick, Deborah. She
Uh,
has money.
I pet the dog.
What are you two doing?
There's a dog. I'm a dog.
Beaver would still be sleeping for a little bit.
Yeah.
That one was traveling for days, so probably. Okay.
Nope,
So what are you guys doing?
Um,
Are you up with the sun? I'm curious.
I'd be up once the
probably before the sun. In fact, he's probably gonna power on to see me like this far away from his face.
Right.
Like a creep.
Yep.
You hear the.
Do you make like a whirring noise whenever you power up?
So Windows power up.
You sound like
Yep.
a Tesla in reverse.
Yeah, he doesn't see until the lights in his eyes actually turn on.
And actually, you would see my face inverted. Because I'm just kind of like hanging there, like in front of your face.
If he could have a look of surprise and like he would have it, but it's more or less like
Clank.
Good morning. How are you?
Do you know you make a noise whenever you power up?
Not really. I don't notice that. My hearing doesn't come on until I see.
What?
Actually, no, I would know because I'm aware of everything. Okay.
Right.
My hearing doesn't.
Yes.
Oh, so
I-
you're aware when you're awake, or when you're powered down.
Yes, I am very aware.
Are you aware of the twitching?
What twitching?
You twitch when you're in a powered down state.
That is twitching. I just noticed I move a little.
Okay.
Is it normal for us to twitch in our power down state?
I don't know. I was gonna ask you that.
I do
You
not
are
know.
literally the first Warforged I've ever met.
I do not know. I am the first one I've ever met.
What?
Okay.
Okay. Question. How do I phrase this? Did this place become a forest at all during the night?
No.
No.
Do you dream?
Dream? As in, see things while sleeping?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you still feel fear?
Yes. He was right in front of my face this morning. I was very fearful of it.
I was just making sure that you didn't permanently deactivate.
You know, the worst part is, I would have been aware of him doing that now that I think about it. But him doing that.
Actually,
He got in that small space where I'm not aware as I wake up. You know, that grogginess.
what's your passive perception?
That one might be a little bit higher.
17.
No.
What?
You weren't aware of it.
Okay.
That was a 24
Yep.
on a stealth.
The dumps baby. Because he's in the garage.
So yeah.
You surprised me again. That's
Because if he's in here with us, he's going to be eating shit.
interesting. That's never happened in my sleeping state before.
Jen!
I do it quite often, and you see like he releases a it looks like a tendril that comes out of his mechanical arm, and he lands in front of you. You notice that his arm, like at the shoulder, he has new. It almost looks like an emblem that's in the shape of a spider.
Is that a new arm?
No, same arm.
What is the spider for? Does it symbolize anything?
It has its uses. Taps it, and it actually like pulls. It actually like pulls off the arm and starts like skittering down.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, it doesn't talk.
Oh, that is a shame.
It does understand you, but it doesn't talk.
I try and shake its leg as a little greeting.
It actually like offers one of its legs.
Pleasure to meet you. Its name?
I haven't made a designation for it yet.
I will call him 8-legged freak.
Oh my
Bless.
That's 8-legged freak number 001.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
8LF.
Let me add that.
I like it.
8-legged freak.
8LF.
8LF.
Number 1.
8LF.
Nice to meet you, 8LF.
Well then. So what else are we doing? Go get the fuck out.
I have another question for you. Would it be possible for you to look up a word?
Yes.
With a bird.
I'm not sure where it comes from. Can you look up Dragel?
God, not this again.
Spell it.
D. This is in common. So, D-R-A-G-E-L.
No.
That's not how I spelled it?
No.
How do I spell it?
DRAWGLE.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Droggle.
Droggle.
Literally, droggle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
D-R-A-W.
Like, hold on.
Why aren't you writing this down for your own notes?
I was like, I wrote this down.
D-R-A-W.
GLE.
GLE.
G-
Draw, like drawing.
G-L-E.
And then GLE.
Oh, GLE.
Yeah.
Have I ever heard of that?
You want to roll a check?
Yeah.
History? Maybe? I don't even know what the hell is that.
Very good question.
It's a droggle check.
It's a drawable check.
Roll for Droggle.
I'm only
roll for Drago.
I have your actual name written down, but I'm only referring to you as Xbox in my notes.
Oh.
It works.
That would be a turgid 20.
Why are we doing this shit still?
It's not flaccid.
Oh my god!
Sturgid.
By any chance, do you know the closest thing it would probably be Druidic? The Druid language? Druidic?
I'm not familiar with it, but I have heard it spoken. Actually, I am familiar with it. I don't know it, but I grew up around it.
It's the closest thing that it would be that, but it seems like it's
Turgid.
think of like Old English compared to our English. That's what it is. But in Arabic.
Okay, then I
So what does it mean?
Flower.
Huh?
It means flower.
Flower. Oh.
Have you?
Droggle. Actually, I have heard of it before. Back home, there was a flower shop that had Droggle scrawled across the front. Maybe it means flower shop?
Interesting. Didn't think it was a place, but something.
I heard a bunch of druids
Druids.
talk about it before. Yeah, where I grew up, there was a lot of druids.
Interesting.
So
Because
maybe,
I do know the Druid language. Why?
and that doesn't register.
I don't know why I know the Druid language.
Oh,
I have not actually even met a druid since I've been away.
Well, if we're ever around my neck of the woods, I'll introduce you.
That would be nice. Thank you. I think I must go now.
Okay. Where are you going?
I must talk to number one.
Number one. Is that another warforged?
No, it's a trait.
Oh, okay.
Why would he be a warforged? He is number one.
That's a good question. Druids talk trees, so that makes sense. Okay. Well, tell number one I said hi. And if you, I guess if you need another place, if you need a place to stay.
Yes, don't worry. I will be back. When you least expect it.
That sounds like
I was about to say
Ominous,
that almost sounds ominous, and then you finished it with that. All right, good talk.
Absolutely ominous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful.
You're welcome. You scare me.
Jeeves comes busting into your room, Devo. He says, Master Hargreaves, your guest. Don't be rude, get up.
Does he know where I'm at?
No, but he knows you're in there somewhere. He
Rude?
doesn't care enough to go look for you.
Okay.
He just knows that if he lets you, you will sleep all day.
Yes.
Major Armstrong, but sassy.
Gets paid to be
With a
sassy.
beard.
I bet he gets monthly bonuses if he's sassy enough to this fucker.
Well, that's
Like
his
Lady
mother
Hargreaves
wants
is
to let
up there and is
Yep.
like, okay, keep a tally. Every time you get to bully this shit out of him, let me know.
She
no,
actually.
he pays extra.
Yeah, no, it's insane. Comes out his
No.
mouth.
Oh no, he knows about it.
Oh, that's right.
She actually commissioned me to make a recording device for just that occasion.
I would not be surprised. Not even in the slightest, actually.
I mean, you woke me up in the morning.
Chill out.
So,
Yeah, you're grumpy.
yeah. It'd probably be similar to Devo when he has to do that when he sleeps. So.
Well, it's been a solid 8 to 10 hours.
It's never done. It's never done.
That's Jen and I's life. 8 to 10 hours is not
Because this is like probably the first solid
Also,
8 to 10
hi, Jen.
hours he's got from me. Because he's been running around doing this, doing that, swindling this, swindling that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you time to wake up and let everyone go get dinner.
Yay!
Really chilly.
Wait, do we got baby back ribs?
No.
Sorry, chili.
I got
Oh, right, okay, got
Chili's! Baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce.
Mac and cheese.
Finally got yourself a device.
You happy now?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's got like little flames and stuff on it. Like a TV on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just never good enough.
Mine are,
Oh my gosh.
I was there for many years.
That's not
Fucking
recording
smoked
all of
2
our.
cartons of fucking weed.
that's about
Yeah, I was fucking chain smoking like crazy. I had to stop that shit.
I mean, I don't care.
A buddy of mine came onto the job site and he had fucking old school vapor mechanical fucking mod. We had to wrap your own coil and you make your own, put your own cotton and everything in it, and it was a dripper. So
I like
it was
those.
You had to take
I
the
mean,
top
I had
off,
that
take the
with it,
bottle
dude.
out, take this little fucking thing, drip your fucking juice on the cotton, put the cap on, and just.
Yeah,
this fucking
Big ass cloud.
monster fucking cloud. And I was like, what the fuck is that, bro? He was like, you want to try it? And probably the first time I tried to take a pull, I tried to hit it like a cigarette and I cheeked it.
Nope.
I fucking
Coughed your ass off.
almost fucking threw him. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, dude, just straight inhale. He's like, imagine you're clearing them all. And I was like, alright. I took a fucking big old rip and I fucking went out of a monster cloud. And those, it got rough with those though, because you had to carry it around and you'd only get like 2 or 3 good pulls off of it. And you had to take the top off and you had to fucking drip more juice on it and then put the cap back on and you get 3 more pulls. And it was just a lot to do.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot, and you waste a lot of juice on that shit, bro. I
But
used to like build
for like the first 2 months, the fucking nicotine high was so intense.
Yep. Well, that shit goes.
Elliot, what's up, do you know? Since I'm on a camel?
Sometimes I am a camel.
Oh, okay.
I'll get you a comment.
Everybody's doing it.
Shell, yeah.
Shell, yeah.
Ooh, I got a leaf. I win. What do I get?
A leaf.
Over flavor town.
Is it head sour or is it like?
2 months past the expiration date, sour.
Perfect. Let's go. Sour cream don't go bad. Oh god.
I mean, it doesn't.
Huh? I mean, kind of, but.
When it starts separating and then you gotta mix it back up, try to do that.
You load your bowl from the bottom or the top.
From the top like that.
Put the chili in first and then.
So yeah, because then you put
Now to you.
cheese, that way it melts. Then you put the goldfish, then the sour cream.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You put the sour cream and then the cheese and then the chili.
I mean, I'm not saying no to anything.
Outside for
I'm
the
eating now.
Mm.
Yo, this chili is fire. Thank you very much. It's so good.
Chili in the bowl first or toppings in the bowl first?
Doesn't matter.
No. Well, I mean, no, not really. I'm going to use this as a good question for kids.
And you're gonna have one kid that's like, ew, I don't like chili.
Exactly, and be like, okay, so.
You get the fuck out of my class.
I mean, yeah, but. I've got kids that'll be like, they'll just take to it. They'll be like, excuse me. What? What just happened?
Of course.
think I got stronger than you.
Fully.
It's a very important option.
I expect to get you're a heathen.
What if you're putting the cheese in first and the sour cream? Then you have it at the bottom of the jug. And you can just shuffle it.
And then nothing's falling out of the bowl.
This is very true. You can do the same thing with hot dog. Put our toppings on the bun first, then put the hot dog on top.
Or put the toppings on a hot dog and flip that bitch.
That as well.
Which is what I do. Put everything inside the bun and then.
Or
That's what I usually
you make the hot dog like you normally
Put it on
do,
top.
stuff it full,
And just
and
make
then
it
roll it
full
up
of
in a tortilla, and then fucking put it in the panini press.
I'm weird though. I put mayo
With
on my
fucking
hot dog.
cheese. And then
Usually
nothing ain't
just-
falling out that bitch.
When I go to the
Yeah.
gas station, I go to every
Thing
Friday
moving.
morning, and they have like the
Yeah,
cheddar
yeah,
ones,
with a bunch of fat.
and they make a sausage or cheese and stuff inside of it. They used to have nacho cheese there, and I would just tap that shit in nacho cheese, and that would be my breakfast.
I fucking love soup season.
Soup season is fire.
It's like everyday soup season.
When are we gonna go get ramen?
I would love to go eat some ramen.
Let me know if you're going. I want to cook there.
I don't remember who was telling us, but they have like one of those like conveyor belt restaurants.
Oh. That was fire.
The hot one?
Go.
The hot one?
So good.
Yeah.
And Boynton?
No. This one's up 441 at Okeechobee.
Oh, is that right?
We're always fire.
Is that where they just load random shit on and just take what you want?
It's like sushi and like, you know, like main dishes. Those go around in the conveyor too. There's desserts on there. There's soup. You can order ramen.
How does that work? You just pay like an entry fee and then just eat whatever you want and go?
I believe so.
Like CCC too?
Some places do that. Some places will charge. Is like they'll have you like keep.
Buy the plate.
Yeah, like you just keep the plates
So they'll just
with
keep
you.
making shit and then they'll have like a ticket or something with the plate that you would take.
Yep.
And at the end you would take what you pay for.
My favorite to do is load of baked potato soup.
I haven't made that in a while. Or broccoli cheddar.
That's fucking fire.
I do with some sourdough croutons. Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna tear that shit up.
Yeah. Come out, your little love.
Oh no, that's their mouse.
Huh?
That's their mouse. It's running around hitting the fucking door right now.
Oh, okay.
I thought there was a cat in
I
there.
love him so much.
He fucking over there.
No, not the dumpster baby, the other one.
Oh, Theo?
Yeah. I went in there and messed with him so hard. He let me pick them up. I gave him just good packs. He like froze. I was like, okay, we can do that in the bathroom. Let's go.
He fucking hates being picked up.
He just let me. He's like, I got this.
He doesn't care, like, he'll let you do it, but
Yeah.
he does not like it once he's up.
He was more mad
Yeah,
that
he'll
I
let me hold him
stopped
for like 5 seconds and then he's like, no, put me down. Martini used to be just like that too. She wouldn't let anybody pick her up. I couldn't even pick her up. Now I can hold her for a little bit.
Good night, Joe!
See you next time on D&D.
Good night, Joe.
Same D&D time, same D&D channel.
I was gonna be the same D&D channel. Maybe it's a different D&D channel.
Well, they won't see us.
Yep. She plays on the Afterlife D&D channel.
Dirty little beggar.
You can go there.
Oh, yes.
like whimsical killing.
So if you want to go for it. I think everyone can. So I'll just put that bitch away.
Fools.
And also that way I can have it for lunch. Separate. That way it don't get soggy. Because then it'll be moist.
You know that's a bad word.
It's a fantastic word.
It's a bad word when it comes to food. That's not supposed to be like it. It is appropriately used, but not overused.
To see your argument, and my answer is fuck you. You pull out.
I think you broke.
Oh.
You broke for a second. It's the chimney man.
What we say DnD to do? DnD's cemetery.
Did you eat enough, Jen? Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Jen, did you eat enough?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you gonna explode with chili?
Are you loafing with the dog in the house?
Alright.
Proud.
I made her a nice bowl.
Look at that eye monkeys at the dog.
That's all.
It is impressive.
Literally, I laid him right up to his face, and all he did was wag his tail in his face and keep walking.
No, this dog is not getting milk.
This dog's broken.
This dog is broken. He doesn't eat normal food, dude.
He's literally broken. Thank you, Mike. What's the weight? Ben?
I mean, yeah, it's certainly worth the wait, because I've been smelling it all fucking day. Fucking delicious. And it fucking was delicious.
Not sure. Is that clean?
No. Oh, the towel? Yeah. Those are dirty. The dishes in there are dirty.
Are they dirty?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're dirty, right? So that already emptied the clean dishes out. I figured get that out of the way because I'm going to do this door on the right to this one.
You want me to soak that pot?
It's very hot. I would definitely let it cool off. Make sure it's hot. You should hear yourself turn it off.
appreciate that request, my guy. You ran out of large rat, but you put the store behind you. Oh, and he took it. He got that fucking out. I didn't know he was gonna get it down. He got it down.
Fruit, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Ruth. Alright, there's so many text messages.
You like that stuff? Like live rosin or some shit?
What do you mean? Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really smooth. Alright.
I usually don't. I'm the type of person that forgets to do it. So like, I'm very rare.
What the fuck is this text message? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was like doing it. He was like cleaning his hole and cable wires.
Tekken.
So that cornbread and that chili, like Indian chili,
I was gonna say, like, that's the one where your wife was going.
Oh, yeah. I've got Get out of my corner. You know you can bug me.
I'm gonna leave this on this 20 right here. There you go, good luck. I need to fucking finish a tuning on my shield, man. What the fuck? How many more you got? I think my headphones dying. Oh boy.
What kind of?
Hot cake.
Hot cake?
Hot cake. That's pretty street dog. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know. I know you're waiting very patiently.
I want an American ball.
You're waiting very patiently, I know. You know how this goes.
Fucking mini pitbull about that. They're fucking so good.
I could not afford the cat or dog of my dreams.
What?
Irish wolfhound and a Savannah cat.
Oh.
I like my street animals. Get your movies.
Well, I grew up with street animals.
I grew up with purebreds. We had Malamutes when I was growing up. I grew up with 4 Malamutes in the house.
One of my
This
clients
one's
has a
light work.
fucking interesting breed. They call it Hungarian Ridgeback or some shit like that. It's fucking. It's got like these lines that go down its fucking back. They're like
gorgeous though.
They're like $25,000 fucking dogs. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just got 4 of them.
They can be mean too.
They're actually
especially
pretty, they're pretty well.
Well, if they're not trained, they have to be trained.
Yeah.
If you don't give them something to focus on, then they get mean.
But because the first time I saw one, he came walking out, and I was like, "What's wrong with his back?" And he's like, "That's just how their hair is." And I'm like, "That's fucking weird." It's just like 2 lines, like where the hair like intersects like this. And it's just runs all the way
It's
down
a
the
mohawk
back.
all the way down the back.
Well, it's like two because
Yeah.
it's like two separate like lines that run, and it's not long. It's only about that long. It's down near the tail. I was like, that's fucking weird. You ever see those dogs that look like aliens? Their fucking faces like I don't know. It's fucking. I saw it on one of the fucking dog breeding shows once. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, is that a dog?
Some of the breeds come out that were wild.
Mm-hmm. I like learning what dog breeds were bred for.
But I mean to get to hold your hand. But if you want to hold my hand, I get to hold yours. You want to get to bite me.
Frenchie seems to be the popular choice nowadays.
Frenchie?
Everybody's buying fucking Frenchies right now. And they're awesome, don't get me wrong, but it's like I see at least 20 Frenchies a day. It's like everybody's got fucking Frenchies.
It's so expensive and like they got a lot of health issues now. It's just like it's like yeah, they're adorable.
Fucking little assholes.
I like my work dogs. I like my work dogs.
The first insurance office I worked for, they freaking had two Frenchies just like running around the house.
German Shepherds, Border Collies.
If I get like a dog, like a full size dog, I want a Doberman, purebred Doberman.
Gotta have time. As either. No, you have to have time to handle them.
Doberman, yeah, they get
Well, they're like German Shepherds and like they're work dogs. They have to have something to engage their brain, or they will literally
just.
Like my mom has all German Shepherds. Well, she's got 3 German Shepherds, and then the other one, I think it's a Belgian or some shit.
the Belgian Malinois.
So something like yeah.
Oh god, those dogs are fucking crazy.
Dude, I had one get pissy with me because I stood up too fast. Tried to go after me. I like literally it met my knee, and homegirl was like, "You can't kick my dog." I was like, "Bro, no one kicked your dog.
Your dog
it charged at me with an open mouth, and its chest met my knee. Fuck off."
The all black
the
one.
black one. Okay.
Oh wait. Yes, the all black one. The Belgian, whatever. The other 3 are Shepherds.
Yeah.
I think 2 of them are pure Shepherd. So Bodie and Ariel are pure Shepherds. The other 2, one is half Shepherd, half something else, and then there's the Belgian.
Yeah.
It's Andrew. Okay. It's Andrew. Okay.
The Malinois are the ones that you see like in the videos, like tightrope walking and like running up walls. Like if a German Shepherd was Captain America, then the Malinois would literally be Spider-Man. Are you sneaking?
That's the one that's half Shepherd, half something else.
Yeah. Looks like it might be part Malinois.
We're going back to the table.
That's funny, the one that she got the all black one from lives right off fucking Lions, like just down the road.
Ellie! Hi. Hello. What are you doing? I don't have any food.
Yeah, I worked with a.
I haven't seen social media this divided since it was Team Jacob versus Team Edward.
I worked with a German Shepherd who was so smart. He was so smart that like certain people couldn't handle him because like he was supposed to be training to be a service dog, and if you didn't handle him right, it would kill any progress we made in his training. But like my job was specifically to give the dogs like fun time to be dogs, because any other time they were.
You work with dogs for like that's what you do for a living, or?
Not now. I work at the zoo.
Really?
Yeah. Before though, I worked at a non-profit that.
Do you work with the animal, or do you just like?
I make the food.
For the animal?
Yes.
You still really interact
What
with
is
them.
it, dads?
Somewhat.
So in theory, technically,
I'd love to get into that.
I know you are not yelling at me to give me my food because I'm eating slowly.
But yeah, I used to work for a nonprofit that trained service dogs for disabled veterans. And while I was doing that, I also got a job working at Big Dog Ranch, dog rescue.
That's where he's from. That's where I got him.
Then
technically you could in theory, yes.
they were teaching me over at the first job.
Okay.
Essentially how to train dogs.
It's just like
and so I'd go
think of learning another language
to the
in real life.
To the rescue, and I practice my training with those dogs.
You know, I knew certain phrases in fucking Creole, French, Spanish.
But yeah.
Kind of like Caesar Malone.
Freaking,
so that's English.
German
It is English, but
It's
it's
called
Jamaican. But yeah, patois. I was gonna say.
I was fucking.
It was like playing catch
English, by the way.
was too boring.
Wild.
Yes.
He would ignore it.
But also,
and I was like,
a couple.
My boss, you know, was very like
I'm
supposed to engage with the dogs. Like,
just because
she's not paying me just to stand around and let the dog just sit around.
But if I sat there and studied it as well,
so like I had to come up with a way to like get the dog to engage with me, and like.
So it is something in theory if I'm around it.
So instead of like throwing the ball at him and like I kick it and like you know it catches attention and it's like okay, let's do something with this, and so it's like turned into like essentially soccer.
The fuck?
Because he had one ball that like he would hold in his mouth, and then like he would chase the other ball around with the other ball in his mouth. And so I started kicking the ball that he was chasing, and he would run up to it and hit it with the ball in his mouth. So I started calling the game boot ball because he'd boot the balls.
In trouble.
And like it started out as soccer, and then that got boring for him. So I had to figure out like another way to make it more interesting. So I started like kicking it up into the air. He lost his shit over that. Like he started chasing it around, and then he got to the point to where like he would catch it with the other ball. Like he would hit it with the other ball.
Passable use.
And he'd hit it back to me so that I could do it again.
Yeah. Not in depth, obviously, but.
And then it
passing. I mean,
went from that to volleyball, where I'd take the ball, throw it to him, and he'd boop it back to me. Like very accurate. Like it would come directly back to me. And
kind of get an idea of what's
the pinnacle of that game was essentially
whack Elliot? Why?
I don't know.
Because like I'd take the ball and I'd juggle it between my legs to get him all excited, and then I'd kick it to him, and he'd either boop it back to me or he would juggle it a couple times in the air before knocking it back to me. And once we got to that point, my boss had to ask me to stop playing with him.
I just gotta say that, like, during the last session, like, I listened to all of last session.
My boss asked me to stop playing with him because nobody else played with him like that.
Yeah, it was just like a lot.
And so he stopped
It
listening
was
to
like
everybody
so
else.
organized at the same time. It was very unorganized.
Yeah.
Organized.
Well, once a dog pays attention to one person for so much time,
At that point,
somebody there's a bond that grows between them, and he trusts you, and somebody else tries to interact with him, and he's like, "Fuck you, I want this guy." Like, but we already know what's going on. I don't know you, motherfucker.
Like, just like we're just all waking up.
And like even when he wound up like getting a family and like leaving the facility, like they had to asked me to show them what I did when I played with them.
How they can do it too.
Yeah.
Before we have to be saying,
glad I got that one up right.
That one.
Of the old.
And then every once in a while they'll come back to town and they'll message me.
Something I must do.
They'll message me and I'll go out there and like
as
soon as he sees me, he goes and grabs his ball.
Oh yeah, no, dogs. You ever seen those videos where fucking like veterans go away or whatever, or fucking their dog gets lost and it's missing for 10 years or some shit like that. It's old as fuck now, and they find the owner finally, and the dog hasn't been lost for whole 10 years. Power in the corner, and then they see that one person again. The light that just comes back into him. It's like, holy shit, there you are. Hero from the sky.
That's how he gets in and out.
That's why they say dogs made the best friend.
All right.
You earn so much respect from the dog.
Did you want to put
I guarantee you that same dog.
Yeah.
You said sick and fucking boy.
Reason
I
like
bet you
that.
that dog. I bet you you would.
Yeah, I know you like it. I love
Oh, sorry.
Tilly's not.
Did you want to
Tilly's fucking not.
Tilly.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
before I start?
Yep, I would love to.
What are we doing?
Twat.
I can't hear you.
Here we go.
I'll
do it.
So, Debo hears Jeeves trying to bust into his room. Nah, I forgot. He has to wake up now. So he takes his time crawling out from underneath the bed. Just.
Wow, he wears his glasses to sleep in.
No, I think it's a monster.
Do it again, you liked it.
I know he likes it, that's why I do it. And he's just like holding his face. And he goes over to one of the windows and just like pulls the curtain ever so slightly back and he sees the light come through. And like, fuck. So, without looking at anything real quick, he just quickly shifts his body into
I didn't think about that.
Reginald again. So that way he has some semblance of what Reginald's supposed to look like right now. And then he opens the curtain fully, yanks one of the sheets off of one of the what are those fucking mirrors called? Like the big tall mirrors.
Vanity mirrors.
Thank you, vanity mirrors. And he's just like looking at it closely and making sure he's got the color of Reginald's beard correct, making sure the eyes are in the right place, they're not too far apart. He kind of like pushing them a little bit closer.
Ashtray? In there?
There's an ashtray on my desk.
And
That's like right.
No.
and making sure everything functions properly after a nice good sleep. and making sure his hair is well groomed with his beard and handlebar mustache.
Okay.
And everything's all in place. And he does all of this in a very neat and orderly fashion, like he's done this so many times before. It just has become second nature. And then, in an instant, he yells, "We're late!" And if you're already up, you would be able to hear it drop.
It's probably what wakes me up.
Yeah.
So I like jump awake because I hear this. Just kind of looking around.
Is he naked during this?
I don't know if that's relevant.
Well, I don't know if he shifts his clothes on when he changes or not. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
If he was naked, he'd stay naked.
So
you open the curtain with just dong out?
Who says he has a dong?
Maybe he's a eunuch.
Yeah.
maybe I'm a Ken doll. Maybe it's Maybelline, Tom. Who knows?
Changelings are
Could be another collector
very
situation.
gender fluid.
Oh god, you have a collector!
Oh no!
He's got multiple claves. You want to find out?
That's where his nipples are.
It's disgusting. Anyway.
So,
What did you yell, by the way?
We're late.
We're late?
Yes.
Oh, we're late. We are late. Oh my
We
god.
are late. So yes, he yells, "We're late!" And like I said, if you weren't awake at this point, you probably are now.
Yeah, no, that's what wakes me up, and I kind of like jump out of bed and like trip over my blankets.
And you just hear Reggie coming down through the corridor, just like knocking on doors. Allie! Allie!
What?
Jeez! Where's Allie?
Right here. What?
We're late!
Late for what?
We gotta go see Iorora now!
Now?
Now!
Jesus Christ.
Like right now.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go.
Right now.
Oh,
He's still naked.
okay. You're
No.
naked. You're naked.
You didn't put clothes on.
You just ran out of your room. You're naked.
You didn't say you put clothes on. You did say you were
No,
like
because but that's what my brain just said. Literally, but dude, you're naked.
Well, I guess we'll know if he has a Kindle now or not.
Smooth front.
You should probably go fix that.
Fuck! Well, we're late! Go get ready now! And
Okay, at least brush your teeth.
he rushes back to his room real quick and throws on his wardrobe and finishes putting on his cologne and brushes his teeth and
The whole thing.
yeah. All the rest of the things you need to get ready for the morning when you're already late. There's gonna be a couple things.
I just kind of,
Grabs a piece
I
of
just
toast
kind of
and
pile my
Pulling
brains.
his pants
I just-
up while he's
I just kind of pile my brains from the night before up into 2 buns on top of my head and just yeet myself out the door because I'm like, all right, let's go, whatever. Leave my armor behind. Or my bigger armor behind. Just have the light armor on. I
Alright,
don't need
and
the shoulder
then
pads of the jacket.
well, once I see you again. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, cool. And Devo starts hauling out the front door.
Sir,
We're off to Cody's.
sir, I am 3'2". You want to move that fast? You gotta figure something out.
Then use your 3 feet and move faster.
I would love to, but that's not how that works. We admitted that.
She starts screaming at the narrator.
Got him!
and Devo, with his quick thinking, is like, I do not have time for this. Iorora does not like it when we are late.
It's not my problem.
So,
you overslept.
Are you wearing like a pair of coveralls or just like shirt and pants?
No, I've got like coveralls on, and I've got the undershirt on. I left like the heavy jacket in. I've got like my axe and stuff with me.
Good enough.
In my bag, but
Fantastic.
that's it.
So
Got a belt on too.
What Devo's gonna do is, like you would a 3-year-old, grab him by the back of the coveralls like a fucking suitcase, and we're going.
I just kind of throw my arms around. I'm like, no, this is not how we're doing. This is how we're doing this, right?
We're doing this now because we are late and we need to go
You
now.
are noticing that it is getting later in the morning.
Okay,
and
next time we have to figure out something
you
else.
know
We are
just as
not
well
doing
as
this
he does
again. I
that
am not a child.
It's gonna work right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Promptness is key.
Am I supposed to be bringing everybody?
Wait, what?
He never told me. Awesome.
Are we
No, I didn't.
at Cody's house now?
I'm
Put
left.
in that extra.
I'm not there.
Yeah, I know. You guys last is like, yeah.
You're put in that after it.
What do you want to say to the kid?
So, is everybody else still asleep in my house? Aside
one's gone.
Right, I know he's gone.
I'm gone. I'm with them.
I was just in your like living room playing on the thing.
You don't have to do
You'd
that.
still be
You're in
asleep?
your own
Yeah, I'd be
area.
kind of like
You
just
get
sitting there,
usually
hugging
done.
stuff.
Alright, cool.
It's like the difference between never being somewhere and
You
then
literally hear a thunder crash right over your head. Like light, sounds like lightning hits right in front of you.
Yeah. And it's double I'm putting double time machine.
Yeah.
So
Good morning.
It's like, whoa, what the?
I have someplace to be, so you guys need to get out of my house.
Oh, thank you for letting me stay. Quick
Sure.
question. You know a lady named Deborah? Remember that lady? She owes me
The one you were talking about?
Yeah, she owes me some money. I gotta go see her this morning.
Cool. By the way, I've never met her, so
No?
good luck with that.
Sorry, I know where she lives.
Alright.
Okay.
So
I'd have to present
You
it.
coming with?
yes.
Sure.
You would.
But would
What
work.
about you?
I
mean
was already gone before.
Because then you can.
Oh, you already left?
Yeah, pretty
Alright,
much.
cool. You going with?
where are you going?
this is true, yes.
I
It's just more
just
a matter
never got to
of,
me. I like.
Yeah.
I was one of the ones that would be first
I mean,
up.
'cause
I'm realizing now that I
Still haven't
didn't get to
explained
you.
anything.
Yeah, I would.
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, where are you going? Like,
I would have been one of the first ones up. Like I would have hit my long rest and I would have got up.
yeah.
And
I
like,
think you would have left first, and then he would have been out the door behind you.
Right. So like
But if we try
I'm basically.
then I have to follow you.
What does it look like when I go out there and I
That
get
is
into
true.
So as
a
you
clearing?
move, the balloon moves.
I would
But
have
it's not really-
down
there's-
from his
but more
stairs.
if it
There's
just
not
happened
really
before.
like
Yeah.
a
That
wide clearing
You
in
just-
any
you
of these
just hang
places.
on to
The roads
his
are
coattails.
like only wide enough for carriages and
Yeah.
cars.
But
Like
like I said,
they're kind of narrow
Zach knows about
because
it.
they're like
Reginald
thick
and Debo do not.
city
Yes, I
blocks,
So
and everything
that
is
would
built
be something
upwards.
So I can introduce.
Barely bigger than an alley.
Exactly.
Basically,
I
like
want to make sure
that's where people's houses are kind of built off of.
Yeah,
Because
if
the
it's
vehicles and stuff
able
don't
to
really go
lift
back
you
there
up
too
as
too
well,
much unless
and
you're
go
loaded,
under
in which
the
case you have your own property
back
inside
on
the
her
city. So
So like I'm basically like just gonna start like walking around the city. I'm gonna look for a place where I could essentially find a map of the city.
okay,
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing.
okay. I think there's two ways you can go about that. You can actually find a cartographer store and actually see if they sell an actual map. Or you can hit one of the touristy spots on the road that sell a map of the city that kind of have like little points on it. Like, go visit here for this interaction, or, you know, like that kind of thing.
You can take the Star Tours.
Basically.
Star Tours map.
So there's definitely two ways you can get a map of the city, just by that.
Definitely go Star Tours, man.
So up to you. There are of course a shit ton of shops in this place. It's a big area.
Okay. Cool. I'll figure out what I want to do while you
Okay.
do that. I'm just gonna wander around the city aimlessly.
You're going to see Deborah.
I am.
You want to keep in contact?
Yes, please.
Alright. In that case, I'm going to use my psychic whispers. These are the only two around, so I guess I'm just connecting to them. For it's a D6. 3 hours.
Fair enough.
All right. Yeah, you can keep in touch for 3 hours.
All right.
And we all walk out.
As you're doing that, you see Devo run up, probably the fastest you've ever seen him move in the time that you've been friends with him, and he's carrying Allie like a backpack by the back of her.
By the back of my coveralls.
Alright.
Like I'm a person.
I'd be like, cool. See you later. You're late.
I overslept.
You try to keep up.
Can you put me
And
down,
I
please?
throw myself over the ledge.
We gotta beat places.
Oh.
We got places to be, and
Close
you're
down
3
to
feet
the bottom
and
again?
I have to figure out how to
No, I'm
I
gonna
can't
try
help
and
it.
use my height to cover as much distance as I can.
Sorry.
I'm behind you, sorry.
It's okay, you're good.
I'm leaning on your chair.
There.
Like I'm gliding in the direction as best as I can. Like I'm.
So Cody just left y'all
Yeah.
and took off.
Oh, great. Cool.
It's like,
Are you following?
We're late.
Like Buzz Lightyear falling in the snow.
I just set Allie down for a second because she said, "Put me down."
Catch your fucking breath.
It's not a straight shot from my place, is it?
No.
All right. So,
Absolutely not.
you guys do see in the distance, like, as I near a building, a lash will come out from my arm to catch the building, and I'll swing myself to turn.
There goes Spider-Man.
Yep.
They got it. They got you. I was waiting for that realization. Spider monkey. Except monkey's an offensive term. Anyway.
Are you
Spider-Mankey?
Are you gonna?
What they use in the 41st millennium
It's
is
not a
like
Pokemon.
Honkai.
Are you gonna try and keep up?
Huh?
Yeah,
What
we're
they
just
use
gonna
in
keep
the
talking
41st
about it
millennium
with
is Honkai.
following it.
You only have like 3 uses of that though.
That's what the
Is that-
space elves use for the Imperium.
Alright, so you guys beeline it straight for her workshop. You know exactly where you're going. You've been there a couple times. But
Cody would probably remember it right where it's at. So.
That's why I took off. It's like,
Am I
okay,
carrying you like a backpack again?
okay, bye.
Yeah, go for it, I
Alright.
guess.
So.
Because I need another minute to figure it out. I
Yeah,
have to
you,
think about it more.
you can use it a number of times equal to your
So I
proficiency
pick up
bonus.
Allie, fire, coveralls again,
For
and
what to spawn,
beelining it for Iororas.
Like you get it, you get them back whenever you finish a long rest. But
as you walk onto the castle grounds,
I think your proficiency right now is +3.
I don't think that's possible. You just left me behind.
Well, that's what you're talking about for my,
Huh?
Teleport.
well, just constantly spawning. things
Oh,
and
your
switching
echo.
places. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not,
Okay.
not
Cool.
directly teleporting, just
Gotcha.
spawning and echo spawning, you know,
Nothing.
switching, spawning and echo
You're trying
switching,
to
spawning and
do
echo switching.
Okay. Cool. Like,
Of
are you
course
like
he is.
spawning it to like latch onto the wall and
It's
then
funny that my
swapping with it? Let
The
them know.
fastest shooting this shit.
Let them know. It's like, what do they see whenever you take off?
I don't know, I'm there and then I'm out. Just looks like I traded places with Shadow. Pretty much.
What now?
Oh, you disappeared.
What did I miss?
I'm gonna keep up with him by using my echoes and just constantly swapping places with it.
Like he's summoning his echo. The echo like appears,
Everyone
latches
gets
onto a wall.
Cool shit, but you, man. Like, how?
I run fast.
He does.
And apparently he's pretty
I
strong.
have goblins with
Changes
amethyst lenses.
look.
I'm trying.
It's cool.
I mean, yeah.
imagining like a Power Rangers moment here where we got one from the air, one from the ground.
Power Rangers, but I'm being carried.
Yeah. Like, fucking can't.
It's a toddler Power Ranger.
Fuck you.
Toddler Zord!
So,
it's so good. The best.
If Tom was more awake, he'd probably try to too.
he probably would. So, as you get to the castle grounds, you know exactly where you're going. You've been here 1,000 times. But you're thinking, like, oh, I fucking beat them for once. Like, I beat Cody here for once. And then you get there and he's standing there, like, leaning on a wall, like, anytime now. And of course, this one's, like, right there too. But I don't know if you're. I think you're out of breath at this point and you're tired of slaying a toddler.
A little out of breath.
Please put me down. Over this.
So I chuck Allie up there, like when you're trying to put like a 5-gallon jug on like a counter real quick. So that way, hopefully she lands on her feet because I can't be any more careful than that. And I just brush myself off real quick like that, and you see like a little shimmer, like everything adjusting real quick to be all neat and tidy.
Did you just use Press the Hootie Doody?
Yes.
I just kind of land with it, and kind of shake myself off. Look where you. We have to figure out a different way to do that. You're not carrying me again.
Get longer legs.
That's not the solution.
Maybe you can get Iorora to make you a toddler rat.
No, I'm not a toddler. Stop it.
A papoose.
Yeah, thank you.
Kangaroo
pouch.
Just like everybody.
Just get the operation where they break your shins and then they like extend them.
No, I don't have time for that. I have things to do.
I'm sure they'll.
It's not Cody's ultimate mech suit.
No. Just pants I had to give her long.
But you need to make friends with Iorora first because she can get all the exploding things.
And most of the materials.
Exploding things? She's exploding things?
She
Why
says
didn't you
that
tell
every
me the lady
time,
we're going
but-
to has exploding things?
Because most of the time they're not exploding until she says they're exploding.
Ooh, let's go see the
Or
exploding
they
things.
just exploding and she's like, well, that's what that does.
Okay, cool, let's go. So I just kind of take off running because you put me down so now I can roam.
It's that way.
Okay, cool.
As you're like running in a direction away from the rest of them, you run into Sterling, which is Sterling.
Sterling Archer.
Why you saying it like that?
Sterling.
Ugh, Susan.
No.
Damn it, Sterling.
He's so much cuter.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I love
Newman.
him.
So you run right into Sterling, and you guys are almost
We're
around
gonna
the
say
same.
we're the same height.
Yes. So when you run into him, it kind of like rattles him real quick, and he rocks backwards on his feet, and he's like, "Where are you going like that, young madam?"
I don't know. Someone said there's a lady with exploding things, and I want to see the exploding things. Which way?
Please
guys
don't
have
let her
matching
near
buns.
the exploding things.
We do. We do have matching buns.
His eyes adjust and like focus on you, and then widen back up again, and then he looks behind you and he says, "Ah, Sir Hargreaves, does this belong to you?"
No, but under my care, yes.
You do well to behave. The king is in a mood today.
You can go to that, Sterling.
I just kind of walk up to him and I like poke
He
him
kind
slightly.
of like refocuses and looks around at the whole group. His eyes get kind of wide, and he's like, "I don't want to ask," and then he leaves.
Where is he? Okay. Which way do we go though?
He knows where you guys are going.
I start heading in the direction.
He's like, these guys are sketchy.
Just skip off behind you.
So now, as you guys wind through the halls of the castle, make your way down to Iora's workshop.
That's all I'm asking. Your bowling ball is on my plate.
And can you remind me who Sterling is one more time?
Sterling
She was
is
chilling behind my curtain.
Oh,
What's
that?
is here.
I was wondering, I've been looking around.
You put your picture back?
Cowering in my
He's
room
like
right
the
now.
king's servant, like the
Yeah, like his assistant.
his
Like
little
his
assistant.
little right hand buddy.
She's just lurking in there. I don't know what she's doing.
Never gonna get this spelling right.
Nope.
What is it? Iorora?
Yeah.
Iorora. I-E-R-R-A.
A. Not L. Come on. She's the royal artificer?
She's the royal artificer. She's a master artificer.
A master artificer.
And she doesn't let anybody leave without knowing.
So does she have to delegate?
I'm not sure, but
Potentially. We'll find out. So as you guys get into Iora's workshop, that one comes stumbling and running in first, obviously, and she looks up from her work table in the center of the workshop and kind of cocks her head to the side as she's looking at, and then Debo comes in behind with you following shortly after, and then that one lurking in the back. And then she kind of like nods her head, of course.
Mind the tripping hazard.
Hey!
Oh good, you knew what I was talking about.
You're late. It's only funny so many times. I'm sorry. I didn't set timers.
You say late, I say punctual.
No, you're 5 minutes late.
I mean, my watch is 5 minutes fast, so I'm on time. So if we cut the difference, I'm here, aren't I?
That makes no sense. You're still 5 minutes late. Hi, Reginald. What? How would I know him?
He runs errands for her all the time for items that she can't go collect herself.
So she knows him by first name.
She would know him by right name. Yeah.
What's the tiny thing with you?
I pulled not a child.
Potential
The
help.
size of a child. Interesting. Are you sure?
Ask her.
Are you sure you're not a child? I'm not a child. So
See?
you're quite toddler size. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened. I just stopped growing. Seems very unfortunate for you.
I have a hypothesis that it has something to do with the amount of reading she did.
Just like stunted her growth.
I think so.
I've seen that happen before. So hi, hello. I need you to get me some things. I promise they won't explode.
So you said the last time. And
There you go, that's what you need to do.
and look at Cody.
Okay.
Hi. How was that supposed to mean?
What about him? He looks fine.
Every time you say something doesn't explode, something explodes.
But did you die though?
Did you die though? It's gonna take a lot more than something that explodes to kill. Reg.
Okay, so what does it matter if it explodes or doesn't explode?
Because I'm hard to kill. That one, and maybe that one, not so much.
Hey. Well, I mean, this one is the size of a toddler, so. I am not a toddler. I didn't say you were a toddler. I said you were the size of a toddler. By the way, if you're not a toddler, how old are you? 65. I don't know what happened. He thinks reading might have been it. Right?
Dwarf.
Yes. Yeah. But very short dwarf. It happens. Yeah. It's to the point where I have to carry a balloon around with me sometimes to help me float to keep up with people.
How big of a balloon?
It's a magic balloon, so it's you know decent enough where it can lift me up.
I would think one would suffice, no?
No, it's one. Just one.
Oh, just one.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a belt loop on. I have a ring on the back of my belt that I tie it to.
You want that?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a picture
Anyways,
of
I
a
need you
leash
to
that
fetch
you would
me,
put on.
Yes, exactly. But it
Why
helps
didn't you
me.
mention that before instead of me carrying you the whole way?
Oh shit! You know what? You woke me up. You made us late. Maybe set an alarm next time.
We aren't late. We are right on time.
5 minutes late is late. I don't know where you were raised. Possibly a barn.
Reginald always arrives when he's commanded.
You're not Gandalf. Shut up.
Gandalf.
They have Lord of the Rings in this.
I read it in a book somewhere.
It's her imaginary uncle that
Mythology
she read in a
from
book
another
somewhere.
world.
Lord of the Rings. And
Makes sense. I've spent literally
A war of
55 years in a library. I would know some random mythology that no one's ever heard of.
True. Fair enough.
A lot of books in there.
Alright.
Is it really not going to explode this time? Because we have help.
I just need you to fetch me 3 items. You don't have to like put them together or anything. Just bring me 3 items. They shouldn't explode.
if we do put them together, will they explode?
I wouldn't know because I don't have them.
Gunpowder,
So they
gasoline.
could explode.
That is definitely an insight check.
So napalm without styrofoam.
Of course I don't have.
Little
18.
explosion or big explosion?
18.
Controllable
Oh,
explosion? What has it been in the past?
What?
What kind of explosion has this been in the past?
Depends on which
Yes,
past
I would
past
love
you're
to
talking
know,
about.
Actually, from my research, could you tell me? That'd be great. What kind of explosions before?
It depends on which mission you're talking about. Like,
There were big
one of them
explosions.
actually imploded. That was fun.
Okay,
Whoa.
but clearly you didn't die.
What made it fun?
You say fun, but I lost a good coat in that.
I just kind of look over her.
The coat was tacky.
I still liked it. Doesn't matter if it was tacky. It looks
I
good.
know,
on
it
me.
seems like this could have been an intentional explosion. I'm just saying, get rid of it.
While this is going on, I'm just kind of pull
No
a
idea
notebook
what
out of
you're
my
talking
pocket and I start taking notes.
Seems like this could have been an intentional implosion due to
It-
a tacky coat.
It was non-intentional, slightly mauve, and oddly enough, it smelled like raspberries.
That's tacky though?
No, the implosion.
Oh! Hold on, no seem to smell.
The coat also smelled like raspberries afterwards too, but that's besides the point.
Well, if there was
It wasn't much of a coat after that.
It smelled
No,
like that, then
no.
sure.
The implosion smelled like raspberries.
More like a vest.
Huh?
The implosion and the jacket
More
smelled
like a tattered
raspberries.
rag.
Yeah.
Cody's winning on the quotes this week.
Are you ready to hear the 3 items?
Sure.
Okay, so the first one's going to be a voltaic crystal.
Again?
Again. Come on, you know how useful these things are.
So inactive.
Then why don't you just order some and stop having us fetch them for you?
Because that requires effort. And, I mean, I enjoy kind of potential explosions on you guys every once in a while, so.
Well, at least
Sometimes
she's
this one won't explode.
at least she's finally admitting it.
It's not taking how many years?
Where was that guy in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll take crystals. How many?
Just one.
Oh, yeah, okay, you say just one. What else?
Clockwork regulator.
Sounds like a bomb.
It does sound like a bomb.
Do you think
Promise it won't explode.
See,
Do you think maybe we could pull one of those regulators out of, you know, the ex-boy and...
He doesn't have one.
No?
Mm-mm.
the X-Boy?
Well, see, that's
You
where
mean
you're...
Xbox?
Um,
He has
Any-
one of vocabulary.
any particular type of regulator? Can I help you?
Any particular type of regulator?
Just like a small one.
Small
You
one.
know, made of polished brass and steel would be good.
Brass?
Brass, yes, and steel.
Steel might be a problem.
Wait, brass and steel?
Mm-hmm.
That's 4.
Just steal the steel.
No,
I'm glad someone that was
It's
there said that.
okay.
And I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, and the third thing is some refined ether oil.
Again?
That definitely gonna explode.
It's gonna explode.
What happened to the last bit that I brought you?
We didn't talk about that.
Because it exploded.
I didn't heat it to the right temperature, nor did I mix it with the right elements, and it just kind of poofed
Yeah.
in my face. It's fine. So we're gonna try again.
Is
So
that
if
why
you
there's
get some more for me? That'd be great, Cody. Thanks.
Is that why there's an under construction sign on your laboratory door right now?
Trying to fix it so it can't come out yet. Promising no more explosions this week.
This week?
Really, you can't control this? No, I mean I can. I just sometimes
She just
I get a
premature
little
exploded. What can you
spacey and I
expect?
forget.
What I
get a
what I
little
know
carried
about
away and spacey and
I
just
know
and
of
then things get loose
You
sometimes.
probably know of her.
Okay.
She kind of
See,
keeps
so
her
you can
shit
do
to
that?
herself.
You guys can get that for me?
But she has basically improved all the systems.
But wasn't it
I
almost
promise it
sad?
will
Didn't
take
Humble sad work for the king?
We're keeping them in separate bags this time.
Yeah, but that's what I told
I don't have that bag anymore.
Gotcha.
I didn't do it.
Alex.
Oh. Well, no, you don't have that bag.
Purples are
But
leave them out
I got some bags that we can keep separate. And I'm
There.
not wearing my good.
Plus, we now have extra hands.
Actually, if somebody were to
That we do, yes.
Andy. There's people here.
Sorry,
Humans.
Let me continue the.
Oh, more humans. How many humans?
So many humans,
right?
In this house, 0.
Always.
Whoa. I mean, the cat's at least one, right?
No.
He's not human or cat.
Is he? Or is he?
I'll be
He's
on
a
a
dog.
couple minutes.
What's the
You
dog?
wanna stay out there? I'll let you come in.
Well, he might be the only person.
How much refined ether oil?
Enough to make a bomb.
Obviously.
I'm sorry. How much ether oil?
A pint, a gallon, a half quart.
Go fine.
Yeah.
Little bit goes a long way.
So says Iora's workshop.
Wow.
And my window behind the curtains. What's wrong behind your curtains?
There's a bowling ball back there.
There's a void.
There's a bowling ball behind my curtains. That won't leave the
There's a void.
Martini?
Pick them up and put them out.
Thanks.
I'm
not
afraid
drinking
of dogs.
martini.
Jotting that down.
That sounds like you promised. Alright, so.
Sorry.
Is there anything else?
No, that's just those 2 things.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Would you like a partridge and a pear tree too to go along with
No,
that?
just those. See, I told you it'd be simple. Those 3 things.
Oh my god, they have the 12 days of Christmas.
I'm excited. Let's
And I promise, not explode.
A lot. Yeah, we're sure.
How much do you promise?
There's.
You gotta give me
By
odds here.
my estimate, should be about like a 6.5 out of 10. It shouldn't explode.
That's not very good.
I kind of walk up to Debo and I go up to him and I go, Reginald, sorry. I look at Reginald and I go, I need you to understand something. No windows.
Also, that's not how percentage works.
Oh, and Jordan is going to see.
You mean doors?
Doors I can do.
Oh.
No.
Oh yeah.
God, no.
I did stop it.
We're all going to explode. That's what's going to happen. We're all going to explode. Because he can't stop going through windows.
So what do you think, you in?
Sure.
Alright.
He's just been running along. He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever.
I'll just have my echo carry.
Okay, now I jump to Jordan.
That way I can explode on him.
Yep. Alright. I only got 1 hit point.
What is
So.
your...
You're going to see Deborah.
A
Yes.
dozy.
Right.
That's what Endeavor hit.
Cool. Okay. You have your flyer with you or whatever, saying you
Yeah.
found the trash spot, you put it back in the area, right?
I did. I left it last night. So I just bang, 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 bang. Hey, Deborah, it's me. Covered you.
You know it's
Oh god, this guy again.
Yep.
I brought your bot back. It's a little weird looking. That wasn't me, I promise. But it's here.
She like moves her head out the door and like looks. She sees a little
Fucking
trash spot
weapon.
going up and down.
Oh, it's not a little trash spot anymore.
Yeah.
It's weird looking, but it's here.
What happened to it?
I have no idea, but I brought it back.
Where did you find it?
Bar?
A bar?
Yeah.
What's it doing in a bar?
It feels so weird.
I don't know.
Squeeze
I
it,
just was gonna get it for you.
Give it a little
And
push.
so I did.
You feel it on the top of the bottom.
Huh?
Roll me some deception.
That's okay.
You're all
Oh
just
no.
What is it?
That's a 1.
Hey, you get to roll again.
Roll me another d20.
That's 19.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
I'll hold this one.
Oh no.
I'll hold this for later.
I don't like that.
Alright, so
Like I said, doesn't mean it's a good thing.
So I knew that he was going to be going to Deborah's, so I was strolling, and I knew that he would kind of have trouble, so I kind of...
Oh, so you're coming to assist?
Yeah, I like swoop in to assist, and I was like, honestly, ma'am, where we found him, like, you don't want to know. Just be glad you got your bot back, and we're going to try and figure out what's going on.
I mean, he seems to be cleaning up the garbage, I guess. Everything's alright. Okay, here's your reward. Let's say, I don't know. And roll.
We're gonna be down from like I'm still like way under. Okay, yeah. Okay. I was like, that's it. Okay.
As you kick another trash can along the way.
Like fine, I just grab it reluctantly.
I took off some for the earlier deception you tried to do yesterday.
You should leave her your card, man. She's probably got other Karens that need help around the place. Oh.
Find me at the bar, likely.
Well, thank you for returning our trash bot. I appreciate it.
Hey,
have a good day. She shuts the door.
Okay. Scary. Whatever. Back there.
Go and break every trash box. Just
It's better than nothing, my guy.
Get her in trouble.
I lost triple that last night.
Well, you should have been subscribed.
So what are you guys gonna do now?
It's like I'm just gonna mental link with Cody. Where are you at, guys? I took care of my business.
Oh, we're at the castle.
Oh, what are you doing there?
Getting a job.
You look for what's Kazmar for?
What?
What's it, Darian?
Kazmox, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just kind of look over it.
Okay.
Confused.
Whatever,
Just
I'm
making
looking at.
faces randomly.
Yeah.
So you guys going to
Hey,
the upper
I want you to
What?
come
Are you
with
okay?
me. I want to show you something.
You look confused.
Are we going outside?
Have a
Can you show
conversation.
me?
Oh,
Can
okay.
you show me the way out of the city?
With who?
show me the way.
I wouldn't know yet.
I need a big clearing.
You know what? I never asked his name.
Okay, fair. Sometimes we do things.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess we'll find out together.
We introduced ourselves.
What is your name, by the way?
Like,
Cody.
what you gonna leave?
Hi,
Take it
I'm
off?
Allie.
No, not necessarily.
Sure. I can show you the entrance of town.
So you're going to the entrance of town.
Yeah, he wants asked me to show him the way out of the city.
Okay. You're going to town now. What are you gonna do?
Is it far? Like, how long would it take? Give or take.
I mean, Kazakh City is a major city, so I don't know really where you're at, quite honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you don't know your way around the city that well.
Well, this guy does.
I
This
got
guy
it
does.
for a while.
Yeah, Kokuchi does.
You know.
Not
Yeah, that's
yet.
why he's having me show.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that question. I'll ask.
Kitty.
Basically, because
Yes.
Doggy.
Hold on. You're going to the tree?
Yes. Number 1.
what's up, bud?
Oh, it's the first one I came across.
Xbox goes
I don't know, I haven't got there
to
yet.
talk to the tree.
I want to speak to the tree.
Xbox wants to talk to the tree. We should let him.
I can't speak with plants.
And the Lorax. Speak to the tree. Hi.
Hello, number 1.
Hello.
How are you feeling? What?
The tree was speaking very basic language. Think like a toddler.
Deep pain.
Precisely.
Still pain.
Loki, you need help writing notes?
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has to consult with the other trees how it feels.
Sometimes it takes that,
Yeah.
yeah?
Don't you know the ants have to hold council first?
Now it takes time.
Yeah, true. Good point.
And do you know how long it takes the ants to hold council?
Very long.
Yes. So,
I knew Lord of the Rings was in this world.
See, I'm saying.
Hell
I
yeah!
like it would be like a children's story at that point.
I'm feeling pretty decent.
No pain.
No pain.
Is the pain gone?
Pain has gone, yes.
Ember.
For now.
Don't down the language.
Yeah, less language.
Less words.
Less words.
It's tree. It's think plants. Not very bright or smart.
No pain.
Whoa. This tree's very smart.
Shut up, Tom.
No pain.
Did I stop the pain then?
Yes.
Damn, this thing was moving its head like.
Yes.
That is good. I have questions for you now. Can you answer? Do you know why I have come awake?
No.
I can't remember the phone. Like a big logo.
Do you know why I dream?
The horde of hoodlums is gone.
Shocker. He gives.
Do you know who True Gal is?
Oh, I know what you're saying. No, it doesn't do it.
Drago. Stop
That's a
saying
plug,
it.
and
You
that's
can't
why
say
we
it.
changed
Why
the
can't you
idea.
say it different ways
I
every
can't
time?
help it. I'm not very good with language.
You said
guys.
Drago.
You made up the word.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I know how to say it.
So I'm telling you how you pronounced it. Drago.
Here's the thing: if my 14-year-old can learn how to pronounce the fucking word, so can you.
Yeah, that.
Okay. That's a
Fucking saying.
14-year-old. That's not
My
me.
TV's already being
Are you
No.
saying that you're dumber than
like sitting in my room right now
a
because you just
ninth
don't know.
grader?
Yes.
Me? Yes.
Yes.
No, you're not. I
Yeah.
don't believe that for a second, sir.
Debatable.
In some aspects, it is debatable, but I'm not going there.
Do you know who Drago is?
He's gonna respond back It's gonna take him a few minutes because he has to think for a second. But then he takes a long breath and he says, flower.
Interesting. Hearing that brings feelings. I must see what this is more of. Is there anything else you need?
He says no.
If you do need anything, please reach out.
What?
Reach out, believe.
Shut up. Done with you.
Done with you.
Fucking done with you.
Leaf out.
Branch out.
Alright, let's cut to Chris.
I guess I'll just head back to Cody's.
Is there a couple boys?
Yep. Well, too bad. I'm gonna head back to Cody's. I'm gonna go through a window.
We'll get to that.
So we.
Oh, you're trying to break into my place?
We were
Oh,
trying
this is gonna
to.
be fun. We'll get to that.
We were trying to head to like a big clearing. So I mean, honestly, the tree would have been a good. That's like got a big clearing around it, right?
Yeah, he wanted me to show him the way out of this city.
Think about it like. Yeah, I guess there is a decent sized clearing around it. I mean, it's not like clear though. The tree's branches, the tree's roots stretch out all over that whole part. And it's kind of paved in between the roots.
Okay, then yeah,
Not
then
really
we'll continue
it's
going. Like,
cobblestone.
I asked him to lead me to like the outskirt of the city.
Okay.
I wanted to show him something.
Okay.
And when we get out there, I'm gonna cast Find Steed
Oh shit.
and see if Spyro.
Yes, what?
Spyro does appear.
Oh, big ass man.
Yeah.
Do you believe me now?
But no fucking way. That's.
And like when he does show up, like I go and like I give him a big hug and I like scratch his beard. And he like nuzzles him up against me and shit. You know?
Yeah, he like stretches out so you
Yeah.
can get the good scratches.
Yeah, good scratches on the beard. Yeah. Oh,
Did you just call that big Spyro? Like, at this point, I'm like, okay. I'm thinking like, no, wait, no, I haven't had anything to drink today. That's I'm not drunk. That's. You're really. Okay.
Like, hop on him. I was like, yes, okay, yes, it is him. And I hop back down. Good Spyro. Now let's go back to the rest of them.
Just jaw on the floor. I'm like, okay.
All right.
Just leaving Spyro there?
Yeah, we can communicate. I just needed to see him, make sure he made it with me.
No longer has any doubts as to who you are. Fully believes you at this
It's
point.
a giant lizard with like 6 or 8 legs. I can't remember how many legs it's got.
Yeah.
Would this be in the histories?
It would be. Yeah.
Okay.
This has always been his steed, so yeah.
Yeah.
Basilisk named Spyro. Fucking go.
So I just continue walking with him, like, okay, let's go back. I'm like cautious, like, how is that even possible? I'm trying to make it make sense. And you're trying to make it make sense. And he's
Like, obviously you know magic is possible,
Yeah.
but not only did he call it by name, but it looks exactly like it did in the book,
yeah.
down to the color and everything. It is the exact duplicate of what it says in the books.
All right, man. So, but Kokaju's a cool name, bro. Like, really, like, it's. I want to learn more of how you got your name, because you're definitely not Kokaju.
Oh, just named after a folklore that my family used to tell me, and the stories that they told the children of our village before this wiry, old, disgusting man came and made us a false promise, and I went on a mission, and then when I came back, nobody was there.
So is that
Everything was gone.
is that why the dwarves got pushed away?
Don't know exactly why, but based on what I've learned about this city, the dwarves were pushed out here about 30 years ago. I've only been here about 6 months.
Yes, actually, Coveted came from a continent named Iorora.
Yep, originally. I'm from Iorora. I'm just a traveling monk.
So how'd you get here?
Well, I took a boat, stowed away on a ferry for a while, and I ended up here.
Which direction?
Come from here?
Like north, south, east, west, northeast,
I came from
south,
the north.
north?
Was it like
On a
a
boat?
prolonged process or was it a quick process?
It was a.
So you're saying I can get back to Iorora?
Process, not like.
Sure.
It was like
Either
overtime. It basically like.
pay for passage on the
Like
boat.
5 years
Industrial.
overtime?
Or stow away like I did.
They like industrialize an area and like.
I think I would like to be able to like walk around and like talk to people and stuff if I was gonna do a long trip. Oh, interesting. It's for another time. Let's get back and figure out what's going on. Why? I still feel like this is a dream though, man. I'm gonna wake up one morning.
Well, you call that thing Spire, though.
That's his name. Yeah, man.
Okay, well, I no longer have any doubts.
Hello, you still there? Hello. By the way, I don't think I ever got your name.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Kokuju.
Kokuju. That's an interesting
Yeah, you
name.
told me that. Yeah, Kokuju. You already told me your name.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyways, are you heading
Who
to
is
the
asking?
castle?
Oh, you can't hear him, can you?
Are you crazy, bro?
So because I'm over here doing the same thing. I'm like, bro, you good? Like,
Whatever, I'm drunk.
so Reggie over here is just like chilling.
I've been around this guy long enough. So.
We got a job if you're interested.
Oh?
Are you still in her workshop? Or did you guys
in my head, but
no,
yeah.
No, but are you
Yeah,
still,
yeah, we
you're
are.
still in her
Yes,
workshop?
we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, okay.
Because Munchie's getting pets.
Oh. That sounds about right.
Are you talking to somebody?
Yeah, it's at the guy. We were at his house. Cody. It's in my head.
So wait, what's the dude's name?
Kokuju.
Kokuju.
Yes.
You know, like Kokuju? Yeah.
I look slightly annoyed, but I'm obviously entertaining her curiosity.
What?
It's just a thing she does.
A thing she does. Okay. So you're used to this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, but he just rolls with it.
He is now.
At first she was doing it like very covertly and very coyly, then after she's like, I'm just fucking
I need these measurements already. I'm tired of waiting.
This spot's been blank in my notebook 4 fucking weeks. I need this shit.
So what are you researching?
Him.
They're also fascinated by you.
Not a lot of my kind around.
It's the Hanoki.
So I had a question.
Well, I know.
Is your
They're
arm
not all very
an
smart.
object?
I get that, but like, it's also the I'm also dwarf. There's not a lot of dwarfs around, so.
Depends
No.
on why you're
No, but
asking.
it's still a little
Like
more
if I were
common
to
to see
use
you
locate
around than
object.
him.
Sure.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
you being
Yeah.
a rarity,
That's
being
what
small,
I'm saying. Because I'm small, I'm like,
she's gonna think. Don't worry, she's going to think
Yeah.
about that while you're gone and be like, "What the fuck is up with this dwarf?"
yeah, I know.
It's really a halfway in this guy.
She reads too much.
It might be that I read too much.
Or
It's a
it
no
might be
makes
that
sense.
one of Allie's parents was a halfling and she doesn't know that.
I'm still saying
Could have
no.
been a big dwarf. Or like dwarf.
It's
I am
actually
not
a giant
Elsa.
with
We are
dwarf
not
muscles.
going that way. That is not what's happening
No.
here. No.
Alright. So yeah, I told Kokaju to meet us up here.
So now that you've pretty much given up, she's just.
Yep.
Straight up, man.
I'm just kind
Like
of
a snake arm or something?
I'm just kind of sitting across.
No, that's my regular arm.
From you both, I'm just watching.
Iorora, where do you keep the milk when she's thirsty?
And I've got.
You'll have to go to the kitchen. You know I don't keep that here. We'd go bad. I'd forget about it. Okay.
That's why you drink it.
And then, well, while you're getting your physical, Munchie wants to know.
Uh-huh.
You want to come along? Or you can say here, get your physical.
Is she done taking my measurements?
She might follow you.
Never going to be done.
I think she might follow you, so it's really your choice.
I mean, do you want her to accompany you?
Oh, I meant if you wanted to go
He knows where the
and
kitchen is.
not be inspected anymore.
I'm fine.
Alright.
This is 1,000-yard stare. It's like, I'm fine.
Deep down, he really enjoys it because, like, he does it too. So it's kind of like.
It's like I understand that curiosity.
And then, alright, so then Munchie and I were off to the kitchen. I was like, Allie, to the kitchen! And pressed the shake for a puff of smoke, and
I
you
feel
just hear
like
the
Allie
door
would be
close.
peckish.
And I
at
just
this
skip
point.
off, of course. I can eat.
So, you've been to this kitchen a couple of times, but every time that you've come here, you've been chased out by arrows. He cannot stand your bullshit. He knows you're always in there trying to thief his pastries, and he is tired of it.
I'm sorry, he did a prestidigitation to do a smoke bomb. Come on.
Yes.
Let's go.
That was fucking hilarious.
And I just kind of skip off after him to the kitchen, by the way.
What was the chef's name?
Arrows.
E-R-O.
A-R-O-S.
Oh my god, that's just fucking perfect. The
I'm
smoke
glad
bomb.
you liked it.
I did. You have no idea.
Tom appreciates the small things.
What are you doing?
Money.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Chilling like a bone.
Just
What are
literally.
you doing? We're going to pick up some explosive stuff.
No! That was
She
not
said it
any
wouldn't
part of that
explode.
conversation.
It's probably gonna explode.
What?
So, head to the
Like
kitchen.
60%
We're in the
Yeah.
kitchen. What did this do?
6.5.
Make it to the kitchen, and as you get in there, arrows.
No, because I skipped that. I literally
Yeah, but
skipped that.
we're currently waiting on
I'm not
Kokaju to
going
get
into
here.
the kitchen.
Oh.
Okay.
And the way I'm on my way out.
I would like to stealthily peek around the corner into the kitchen to see who are in the kitchen.
Here we go. Okay.
Okay. Except I'm skipping behind him, so he just like randomly
Who's that?
stops in front of me because I think he's gonna go straight to the door.
You put his legs.
And I literally run into his legs.
That's
And
not
I go, ow! You!
Okay. Roll stealth then. How stealthy are you, sir? 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do it again. Not 20.
Oh.
No, sir.
Well, I'm not trying to stealth into the kitchen. I'm trying to stealthily peek through the door into the kitchen. I'm not trying to get in myself.
That's fine. He's still gonna see somebody popping their head around the corner. He's standing on the opposite side of the counter, facing the open doorway to the kitchen.
And he can recognize that mustache from a mile away.
You literally.
And Munchie's little head sticking out from the other side.
Fine.
Everybody, it's like anybody who's seen that cat knows
So-
that cat.
Arrows sees this, does not look up from what he's doing, continues chopping his vegetables, and all you hear from the countertop is, Munchie, come in here and get your cream like you want. Reginald, I don't expect to see you in my kitchen.
Well, I'm not in the kitchen.
Only Munchie.
I'm not in the kitchen though.
I just kind of peek my head around and I go, "Can I come in?"
Who's this small child?
Not a child.
Munchie's handler.
You are not being truthful with me.
And I just kind of look at.
Is that wise for a robot holding a knife?
Maybe. I don't know. Don't you know the first law of robotics?
I don't want to take part in your jests today, sir.
Okay.
My knife sense is tingling.
What?
I just kind of look up at him, and I go, "You're gonna get us killed, Sir Reggie."
While we're talking to him, I'm gonna have my mage hand try to grab like a couple pastries from behind him.
I'm never gonna get it.
So I'm gonna roll perception.
Wait. Here's the thing. My mage hand is invisible.
But wait, there's
That's
more.
not, the pastries moving are not invisible.
Cool.
Just like both pastries.
Floating pastries, that's what I'm hearing.
Jesus Christ. Please.
How are you keeping him distracted?
I'm having a conversation with him.
No, I am.
Or the toddler's having a conversation.
I'm not a toddler. I'm having a conversation with him.
Keep the biscuits high.
What are you trying to keep him talking
She's
about?
looking down.
Nothing. I just want to come in the kitchen and see what he's doing. So I peek around and I ask if I can come in.
He's making potato and leek soup.
You know,
Can I
like,
come over and watch?
like a 5-year-old come.
Like I just want to go watch.
He extends,
Like I'm not a toddler,
he
but I'm a
extends
toddler.
an arm out to the other side of the counter and pulls out a chair for you.
So I walk in and I kind of hop up
Pulls
on the
out
chair.
another chair for Munchie and slides a saucer of cream over to Munchie.
So I just kind of hop up there and put my elbows up on the
Continues
counter back a
chopping
little
his
bit.
leeks.
And I go, can I have one of those?
So now we have floating pastries.
Well, I'm asking for what, that they're floating behind him?
Yeah, at this point, there's a couple like floating behind his head at this point.
So they're, is the tray there or there? I want to look the other way.
So like the countertop is here.
Yeah.
Like when you walk in the countertop, and then the tray is sitting on the stove off to the back left of where he is.
Can I get one of those? What are they?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you how you're doing this. How you're getting around him without him seeing, because he's gonna turn around and see these pastries floating.
Well, as he's turning around, they just go up over his head, and then
He's gonna notice two are missing.
towards my open pocket.
Gets over to the stovetop and he starts looking and he's like, I thought I made 8. Picks up a pastry, brings it over to the countertop, slides it over on a plate to Allie.
I just kind of dig in and sit there and wait for Munchie to finish.
You realize, tasting the pastries, that they're not bad.
Okay.
But they're definitely not seasoned correctly.
Are we talking salt instead of sugar? Or
just
like a weird flavor?
It's just unmatching flavor profiles.
Okay.
Like everything is cooked perfectly, but it's like it just doesn't match flavor wise. I mean, think about it. If a robot chef was stuck in the kitchen, he can't taste it himself. So at that point, he's just guessing. When he's trying to make new recipes, he's trying to guess off of previous knowledge that he has. So making a new recipe would be something that would be difficult for him.
He's going off of theories.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
It wouldn't have given
So,
a taste for something?
no, they wouldn't.
It's not that. It's more like
too spicy.
No, there are certain things when you're cooking, like, okay, if you ever watch me cook,
Never.
I don't fucking measure anything. I just kind of throw all the shit in, and it tastes really good.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who, even though they can sit there and read a recipe, it is still not ever going to be as good as my cooking. And he doesn't have the ability to adjust for certain things because he doesn't really taste the food. He just cooks it based on what he's told to cook.
Think of cooking from a recipe and cooking with your soul.
He is still a robot.
Okay, so I'm
It's not as complicated as
I'm eating it. I'm eating it, and it tastes kind of like grass with like a weird kind of cheese. And I'm just kind of looking at him weird. But what did you put in this?
He tells you that it's fresh herbs from the garden and the stinkiest cheese he could find because he heard that stinky cheeses were a delicacy for humans.
Huh. I can see how you came to that conclusion.
But I could see how a dwarf was like that partially.
I mean, it's not bad. It's not it's interesting, but it's not unpleasant. Thank you. I appreciate that. I kind of get up.
Also, the pastry is like
it's really good pastry.
It's immaculate pastry.
It's fantastic pastry. So I'm
it's
happy.
Just weird filling, and you're like, okay, maybe.
I mean, like it's not. I'm not gonna turn it down. It's free food, but you know, okay, maybe try something else next time.
And he's like, be honest. Is it good?
It's a 2.
If I give it to the king, is he gonna be mad at me?
Yes.
Damn it.
Do you want help?
Back to square one.
Does he literally flip the...
I feel like
he flips his knife and like it lands in the top of the cutting board, like sticks up, and he's like, ugh! Like pouting now. I thought I had it this time.
Robot set.
And then, guess what? Reginald's still here.
Yeah, I know. At the
So,
door.
yeah,
how are the
because you
pastries?
weren't allowed in. You're at the door.
I didn't say I was eating them.
He just took them.
I know arrows. I know better than that.
I'm just like, free food, I don't care. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die, right? Okay, cool.
Dwarves aren't super picky like that. So.
Yeah.
No, it's and plus you are resistant to a lot of poisons as well. So.
Yeah.
All right, what else are we doing?
But before we cut away,
yeah.
Reginald's gonna do a little finger gun in Allie and shoot her a message, and I'm gonna cast message.
Okay.
And it allows me to whisper and only you can hear it.
Okay.
Grab the rest of the pastries. He's not gonna want them now. He can't serve for the king.
Can I respond, or do I have to cast it back? Or can
no.
I just act?
Only you hear the message, and you can reply to me that where only I can hear.
Okay, fine, but I'm doing it my way. Eros, you know, if you can't give those to the king, you think I could have the rest of them? I mean, I'll eat them at least. I don't hate them.
You can take my failed abominations.
It's not that big a deal. I try to like comfort him halfway as I pick everything up and like scoot backwards towards the door, just kind of handing them behind me to Sir Reginald. I'm like, well, thank you, Eros. We gotta go now. We just kind of scoot backwards out the door.
Munchie! It's our business!
Munchie perks up.
Cheese and grass pastries.
You hear Munchie cursing. Getting off like Debo hears Munchie cursing.
That's not very nice to say about Eros. He's not a big stinking robot. I say it loud enough for Eros to hear as we're walking out.
Ooh, and I look around.
This is why he doesn't like you.
Reggie.
Munchie said it, not me.
I don't care. You don't have to say it that loud. You're gonna hurt Eros' feelings.
Feeling schmealing.
Don't start with me. I'll trip you.
That's you and what leg?
All I gotta do is lay down, guy. We can go.
And I'll step over you.
Oh no.
I'll step over you while you're standing too.
Yeah, well.
What are y'all doing?
Probably.
Heading to the castle to meet Cody. Accompanied by Catnir.
So you're still in her workshop?
Yep.
Y'all have no idea where you're going.
We're heading back.
I just
Wait for him.
worked his voice.
I
He knows what's going on.
I
Just wait for him to tell you what
I
to do.
casted locate objects
Okay.
on his arm.
On his arm, okay. That makes sense,
Amazing.
actually.
Well, I asked him if it would
Yeah.
qualify.
Yeah, it absolutely would. No, you are 1000% correct.
I'm just GPSing.
We're
Hasn't been 3 hours yet.
I'm
I don't
following
think so.
my trail
to the arm
to the arm.
that's leaving off a stink and a like spectral stink. That's fucking hilarious. So as Iora's like shuffling through her notebook, she's looking for something, she's making more notes, pulling out these like forceps and putting them on your head so it measures the diameter of your head, and then she's turning it this way, and then she's turning your face this way, and she's looking at how far apart your eyes are and like all this stuff, and as she's doing that, you guys walk in.
Oh, you're here. Oh,
Whoa,
hey,
what's
Catnir.
going on, man?
Hey.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey, thanks for having
Just
that.
leaning against the wall next to you when this all goes
Yeah,
down.
thanks.
Uh-huh.
That's how I found you.
It's the guy that has my book.
Living legend.
Can I confirm?
In the flesh. Yeah, I just took my friend out here to the pasture out there, and he met Spyro.
Wait. Like,
Yeah.
Spyro.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't worry, y'all get to meet him soon.
Oh yeah, real
When
thing.
is soon?
Huh.
True
Whenever
story. I'm not even drunk yet.
We head out. We need
Oh,
to
good.
go
I'm
somewhere.
glad.
That's
I'm
fine.
not drunk yet. We all just
Anyways,
woke up. What's wrong
What are
with
you guys doing? Where are we at? This place is fancy, man.
Drink some water.
I mean, it's the capital, or it's the castle for the king of the city. Iorora, is hiring us to collect some materials for her experiments.
Wait.
Are these
You
it's like
look familiar. Where do I know you from? But how do I know you?
Imagine
all the
him,
stories you've heard,
but like
maybe true,
7 feet tall.
but not true.
I recognize the face.
Yeah.
Is it the same guy that? How is that even possible?
I believe there was a temporal distortion that caused him to be displaced from his time and enter ours.
So far from what I've gathered, based on my interactions so far, my friend Faouk obviously wrote a story of our travels together, and I'm guessing through the years, people have just misconstrued facts and kind of altered it to their liking. That's kind of what I believe has happened.
Yes, like
I don't know how else I
Wasn't it
can
from
prove it.
50 years ago? I've never
Yes.
seen a temporal disturbance that big.
Me neither. But
Me neither.
Definitely looking.
Maybe a decade. Never 250 years.
I know. But wouldn't it be crazy if it was true?
Anywhere.
I'm a werewolf.
I'm also aware of that.
What?
Do we want to continue this conversation next session? It's 11:30.
Sure. I'd like to see if we can finish this conversation first, and then that way we can end it with that.
And you guys heading off to collect.
I'm not present, right?
No, you're running by the Cody's house.
Is it okay if I take a leave? I'm sorry,
No, it is not okay to take a leave. But you may go to your room and rest.
And you have to ask number one if you can take a leave.
Take a leave.
That's just
Yeah.
that's just rude.
Number one, may I take a leave?
Where are you gonna take it?
Wait, is your leave an oral or suppository?
So it's like a feather in his cap.
He's Yankee Doodle Dandy apparently.
I'm very confused by what
We're calling you macaroni from now on.
He's the only one that's tired.
That's something
Is
got
the
I
dumpster
got
baby
it.
out there?
Huh?
Where's the dumpster baby at?
Isn't he in our room?
I don't know, open the door. You have to come running if he's out here. Crack it
I don't
behind
think
him.
he's out here. 'Cause he didn't come running with Alex.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it might be.
I'm pretty
Might
sure
be in
he's
the
either
garage?
in the garage or in the room.
Is my door open?
Yeah.
I know.
It might be
I
in
know.
there.
It's bedtime. I know.
Theo's like, no, I'm Theo.
Oh.
Hi, kitty.
Over there looking it up.
Just make sure we don't get outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what else are we doing? We're just continuing the conversation with Iorora. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, wrap it up this conversation, that way we can leave and then we can end set.
What were we saying?
That he might be the one of legend.
Oh, yeah.
And so I kind of look up at you.
No, you're fine.
He might be. I mean, it's possible. How did it go with the translation?
I saw the dragon.
Translation.
It's not a dragon, it's a basilisk.
Yeah.
Basilisk.
He doesn't even know this.
What?
It's not his fault.
What
would
translation are you talking about?
Do you
have my book.
possibly have any chronological
I didn't try translating it.
Okay.
measuring devices?
I'm just reading it.
Okay.
So, actually, one of the pieces that I need is for something like that.
The regulator?
Yeah.
Okay, see.
Good night, Tom.
Because there was a really big disturbance a couple of weeks ago, but...
See, that's exactly why I asked what kind of regulator you were talking about. If I had known that, I would... Okay.
So what you guys are saying is you guys can figure out.
Puffy.
You guys can help me figure out what I'm doing here.
Well, it's a good it would make sense why your experiments are blowing up.
Woo!
You're not asking for specific regulators. Yes.
You guys are intense, man.
They have a mission.
You just got
I see that.
together, so. And they're talking about
This is gonna help. This is gonna help you guys figure out like how I got here. Like what's going
Yes, I think.
Potentially.
Possibly.
on. Okay, let's run it.
All right. Are you done taking measurements?
You know that those artificers built some shady regulators, and there's no way to specify because you have no idea what kind of crapshoot you're gonna get. So how am I gonna be specific?
Well, the more specific you are, the easier it is for me to, tell, like, oh, this is like, I'm definitely not going to go to, Alfred
And that
because...
ruins the fun when I show it to you at the end and you're so fascinated and I'm so curious about what you think of my stuff.
And then it blows up in my face.
Hey.
I'm trying not to make it blow up this time. The voltaic crystals for that. I think that will help conduct better.
What does it mean, the name? Volatile?
Voltaic.
Voltaic. It is
Same
volatile, but it is voltaic.
Anyways, they're saying a whole bunch of things I don't understand.
Look.
It's gonna explode.
All I know is I just got carried around, which is... don't ever do that again. Was carried around, and now we're here, and now we have to go get 3 objects, so what are we doing?
Well, we gotta find XBC774 at some point.
Infinite Xbox. What is that?
Oh, yeah.
But, chill.
Would he qualify as...
You lost track of them already?
I don't think so. What?
Wait a minute. You got your hands on an XBC model?
No.
You know the specific model of Warforged we're talking about?
Where did that come from? You're hiding things from me, Cody.
I didn't know you were looking for them.
I'm sorry, he's still a person, he's not like an object.
Cody,
What do you mean
see
he's
that
a
look in her
person?
eyes. I think it's time to go.
They're a Warforged druid-created battle machine. What do you mean he's a person?
I mean, he seems pretty reasonable at the moment.
I got to look at his chest.
As long as we stay out of her.
You have to tell him.
I have pictures.
She yanks your book from you and she starts scrolling through it and she's like, You've been holding out on me. When
This
were you
is-
gonna tell me?
This is a very, very recent development, like last night.
You're gonna bring me this robot, right? I need to see it.
That's
If
not part
he
of the deal.
wants to show up.
Convince him for me, pretty please.
What's in it for me?
Explosives. Lots and lots of explosives.
I can help them.
Potential non-world devastation?
And explosives?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I can help them build explosives.
Sold!
Already.
Alright, bet. You got that? Deal.
So we bring the Xbox to her.
Record
we
it.
get, yes, we bring
Alright.
the Xbox to her. We get pretty explosives.
Oh my god.
What are you guys doing with me?
So she pulls you aside
Well,
and she starts
I
telling
didn't point
you
you
that
to say
the
you recorded to
XPC
actually
units
take notes about it, but
actually
that's also a good
sabotaging
idea.
Bring the
the
Xbox to Iorora.
transport of
For
supplies to go
pretty
build
explosives.
next to Iorora.
Oh.
But they're
No, but
they're
it's
not
something I
behaving
would
like
do.
any
No,
She has a notebook in her
XPC model
pocket.
that I've
well,
encountered
that's
so
what I was
far.
thinking. It was more like
Which,
Allie's
to be
there as a
fair,
witness.
I
like,
haven't seen
you
very
heard
many.
it,
The
record
only
it.
ones I've seen have
Fantastic,
been
cool.
pieces that the
Perfect.
bandits that I managed to get from the bandits. When
These
they
will most
We
likely.
want them to explode now because they're pretty explosive.
We want them to explode
sounds
after we
horrible.
hand off the actual
They
explosives.
don't
She
seem
wants
very
the
combative.
explosives.
Well,
So
we
Even
also
though
want
they
the
were designed as
explosives.
battle
I don't know
droids.
what I'm
But
No,
Damn.
I
we
did
don't want her
notice
explosives.
that
You
they
got different
are
explosives.
somehow
No, but we're
tied
giving
to
We're giving
the
her the
trees.
volatile explosives.
Perfect.
the,
We're taking the
the
non-volatile
big
explosives.
trees.
Hey, do you think she
Yeah,
would know anything
so-
about that chip on that robot too?
Oh yeah, I do need to show you that. I have something to show you whenever we get back from our fetch quest.
No, I love weird things.
Maybe
It
you
is a weird
should
thing.
just leave it with her. She could study it while we're gone.
Not leaving that with her.
Okay.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, you could
would
leave
know,
it with
you would
me.
know. I wouldn't. No, he said no.
But then it'll
Calm
probably
down.
explode.
Calm down. You're too
That's
creepy.
not fun.
But then I could give you all the specs for it when you get back.
You could, but I like the way I like watching you light up whenever you discover something new.
Never let me have any fun, Cody.
Not without me taking notes.
Fine, I'll wait. Bring me my stuff, post haste. I'm
Okay,
already
bye.
bored.
Well, that's what happens when you blow up half your workshop.
Excuse me, that'll be done way before you get back.
Uh-huh.
You see all her service droids come out from the corners of the workshop, and they start
Like this
going
isn't,
to town on the burnt side.
like this isn't your third workshop already.
That's not the point, sir.
She blew up a whole wing of the castle.
The
last
cat.
time.
Or more.
I think that is the point, and I put in the pastry.
A whole wing on the castle.
Yep.
Was this made by Arrows?
No?
Yes, it was. It's grass and cheese. It's honestly interesting, and I just walk out after him.
It smells like grass and cheese. I don't.
Give it a shot.
I really need to upgrade his AI.
What? I keep telling you guys, I have a schematic for a tongue drone.
He doesn't want it.
It.
I've tried. He fights me every time.
I told you it doesn't have to be installed in him. It is designed
He said
to
he
be
doesn't
an
want
assistant.
to taste it. He said he needs to find his soul, and he's a fucking robot. I don't get it.
When you make them too smart.
Ugh, who you telling?
The tongue drone is more of an
Have you
assistant.
met
It's
Sterling
not,
yet? He's my favorite, but he is an asshole.
I also have notes on that one too, but we'll talk later.
There is nothing you can give me about No Son Sterling. He is perfectly magnificent.
He
You
is
see that cute little mug?
perfectly annoyed with
That's just everyone's doing about Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie.